and I think we are ready to stream some D&D. Let's go ahead and show you the good old D&D capture here. It should be showing the correct image. Wonderful, and then we'll go into the Discord.
Thanks
Hey
for
guys.
joining us. What's up? Hi.
Hello, Santi Kun.
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi, Andrew-san.
Smog and I played a little bit of Persona 3, so
Oh yeah,
We're fluent in Japanese.
of course you've been following me the whole way through the whole 120-hour long journey.
oh yeah, of course.
So is Tim
I have
sent-
over 300 hours in Persona 2.
It's pretty good.
What is it? Is it like a dating simulator or something?
Partly.
Say a little bit what you said.
Would that make you a sensei or senpai?
I'm the sensei, obviously. And
It
Smog's
would
the
make him. It would
senpai.
make him a sama.
Sama.
I don't know what that is, but
It's usually used in like reference to a lord or like a high ruler or something like that.
Let's go, Wanya
Lord Daddy.
San.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gee, sama.
I should watch more anime.
You shouldn't.
This is coming from like the
You should just-
JoJo.
You should just study
Inspector,
Japanese like a
but-
normal person.
Yeah.
I want to
like-
say juice in Japanese. It's jutsu.
Correct.
Yes. And newspaper is Shinbun.
Mm.
Ononoko, Otokonoko. And that's like boy and girl. That's all I know from Rosetta Stone from like 7 years ago.
Very,
I'm glad you kept
very
that.
cool.
Very, very,
very
good.
kawaii desu of you.
Yeah, all I need is now I just need to say jutsu. If I'm like fall out of an airplane in rural Japan and I need something to drink, I just start screaming jutsu, jutsu.
So your final request when dying by falling out of a plane in Japan is asking another falling person to get you juice.
That's a very Andrew thing to do.
Oddly specific.
I'm not gonna die on a empty stomach. Hello, Jules. Glad to have you back.
Oh, Jules, welcome back.
Jules!
Whoa.
Hey.
Turning him up.
Oh, then he gets closer to the mic, and then you're like, oh shit, I should not have done that.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, their voice is so silky smooth. It's worth listening to them all the time.
Just enhances.
Everyone else is in their rooms.
Oh, you mean it in...
Yeah, in the world.
Of course we're at our room, Smog.
Oh. Wait, why is your room? What's going on in there?
Oh, yeah, they put me in here, Clyde.
You can get out, you
People
know.
are allowed out of their cells.
Yeah.
It's not locked or anything.
I didn't get around to drawing the door.
You feel safer, you know.
Yeah, and Jules, I don't believe you were able to see this. This is a recent addition that we have to Roll20. But yeah, we have we have dynamic lights now.
We are in
prison.
Hi, Brandon.
I'm so tired for absolutely no reason.
I just noticed this.
Anyone tired today, apparently?
Yeah.
The
No!
one who has like hyped up on caffeine and ready to fight this dragon.
Not picked up on caffeine.
That was last
I
week.
missed.
Oh, about
Well,
that.
we delayed a giant ancient dragon fight just for you.
All
Potentially.
right.
Potentially.
I found out that it was Pancake Day over in the UK, so I might be passed out by pancakes.
Are you just bloated on pancakes right now? Oh no.
You say Pancake Day in the UK, like the United Kingdom?
Yeah, they have a day dedicated to pancakes.
Wow.
Isn't there like an American Pancake Day, or are we supposed to celebrate both?
That's just every morning at
See,
IHOP.
that's Waffle Wednesday.
Waffle. I want Waffle Wednesday.
Oh wait, I'm early. I guess it's on Tuesday. Oh, that's fine.
There we go. Alright, I still have the old screen of the previous fight, so Jules, you'll be able to see the carnage that everyone, including you, were able to do last week.
On where? What?
I'll shift screens right now, but this was the fight that we all had last week.
Oh,
I'm in
Got
danger.
eaten by a worm.
You almost got eaten by a worm. Yeah. Well, you did get.
I did get eaten by the worm.
You
I
almost
just didn't
got
get
kidnapped.
I didn't get processed by it.
Yeah.
Clyde got eaten but almost processed. Balasar got eaten, I think, twice and immediately escaped both times.
Yep.
That's how I do.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, I'm pretty much ready. If we need a few minutes or something, let me know. But we're good.
Hold on.
Oh, of course.
Uh-oh. Some of us may not make it.
Clyde saying that with like 13 health left. I don't know, Wanya. You're not looking too good, as he says, with like an inch of his life remaining.
I don't think any of us are looking too good.
We might need to eat you to survive.
Out of
Looking at
nowhere,
that.
some fireball flies in, hits the party.
Ow.
Wait, does Balasar actually have vision? Let me double check. Yes, okay, you can see. Oh, wait. Wait, Balasar, can you not see right now? Is it just a pitch black room?
Just black. There's like
Whoops.
a little circle. It's a little wet.
Whoops. Well, hold on. No, because you technically are the only one here without any vision.
Oh,
Man, a torch.
Hold on,
oh
let me get-
yeah.
Let me give you, just so you can see this room.
You do see the worm stuff.
There you go. Now you should be able to see.
Pitch black.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Didn't we already fight these things?
Well, a variant of
These
them.
were different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a family of them.
This was the Goldilocks trio of worms.
This was the
green one
dad.
is the dad, yeah.
This was
Sorry.
mom, and that's the kid.
Yeah, you got eaten by the mom.
And the kid.
And the kid.
Oh, and the kid. Yeah. And Clyde got eaten by Daddy.
Yep.
All right.
Can you repeat that sentence, please?
What?
For legal
What?
purposes, no.
I see my lawyer in the distance waving his arms aggressively at me, so I'm gonna take that as a no.
Does Balasar have night vision?
I had to give him night vision for this because I think Balasar is the only person who either doesn't have night vision normally / wasn't given anything to see. So I was like, okay,
And
Jules
as-
not being here, kind of, yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
red
I don't have.
to give him night vision? Because I technically have 2 people that I can do.
Yeah.
But let me
Okay.
go on you.
Congratulations. There we go.
Okay.
And it's 300 feet, you said, yes?
Yeah.
This guy.
Adds dynamic lighting to roll 20, gives everyone infinite night vision. Deletes purpose of dynamic
Yeah,
lighting.
back.
Alrighty.
It's okay, Tim. I can only see for 100 feet.
Yeah, me too. Only 120.
That's still more than what I can see.
It's dynamic.
I'm the fucking cat here. What the fuck?
Just open your eyes this way.
You have extra lives. You trade your sight for living.
Next time we go back to prison, I'm going to go find some doctor to eye shine me.
I find it
They
funny
probably
that the
can.
cat has received or done the measures to receive literal extra lives.
Yep. Again.
Again.
Hmm. Well, Clyde's gonna just make tactical use of two of his spell slots to give himself healing words while we're still here.
All right.
5 and 7, so 12. It's probably enough to get brought down immediately, but lessens the chances of insta-kill.
Baldrus is gonna hope for the best.
Works so far.
Get this muck off of me. It's not as exciting when it's the same feeling again, you know? First time when that dragon covered me up in slime, it hurt like hell, sure. But it was also a new experience, so it was kind of, blissfully relishing in that. Now, it's just awful.
You were blissfully relishing in draconic slime and acid. That's not
Like
how I would describe it.
Like I said, it was very painful, but also exciting.
Wanya's burnt half from Rakir turns towards you, and he just kind of quirks his head left and right. Did we start the session, Tim, or are you?
Jules had to step away, and I think Brandon had to do something. So.
Well, I'm good LARP then. Hell yeah.
Good LARP, good LARP.
No, I'm here.
Don't you guys feel kind of bad about they're like a nice little family?
Family?
To eat us.
Do you even think worms can these
just
worms
fucking
can
with you.
contemplate such a concept?
Why not?
They're stupid worms. All they drive on is on instinct.
Nasira's walking in your direction, says, I think, I put you at the same level as these things. Do you think of family?
Shots fired.
I mean, yeah, I got a kid and a wife. I've enchanted a house so they're at least well protected against weaker level demons and undead. What about you? Not a family you're thinking about?
Nope, I just want to see everything burn.
Well, there you have it.
Well,
Are you on Orcus's team? This hero?
I mean, it's no wonder he liked you.
Nasira stops and takes a considerable amount of time to contemplate this.
He is not a difficult question.
Wanya, you cast lightning, but no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if anything, that's an answer I'd expect from Wanye too, considering his pyromancy.
So fire.
Well, now hold on. I want to be the one to burn down all that. I mean, not the elves, but the people who are ruining Breaker. All right. I don't want Orcus to take that away from me. He's gonna take everything away from
So
us.
y'all just want to see the world burn on your terms, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds agreeable.
See? All right. Well, that's why we hate him. We can't let him take that opportunity away from us.
It's just selfish, honestly. Interdimensional god that can destroy everything. What, he's just gonna take away our fun, our dominion,
Our fun.
my slaves.
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, Becky, what's up? What's going on?
But the air is clearer away from the terrible monsters.
Bet you forgot we're an evil party.
Y'all just don't burn up all the knowledge there is to find, and we'll get along just fine.
Speaking of knowledge, would Wanya have any
knowledge?
anything about the Shattered Coasts?
Shattered Coast. We'll get to that shortly. Probably not, but we'll see.
What do you guys think about this? A quack. What do you think about him teleporting us to unknown realms filled with dragons and hordes and evil things that want to try to kill us?
What if he doesn't do what he says?
What are you talking about?
What if he teleports us somewhere else, or?
Then I guess we deal with
fucked
that.
up.
That would be pretty annoying.
I can teleport us back. We just jump him.
Well, I mean, as a sign of goodwill and faith, at least some of us should carry back these worms back to him. One of them, at least.
These worms
Which
are going
one
to
are
point
they?
to this giant, 150-foot long long worm that's just sitting on the ground.
Well, I'm sure we wrap some rope around it, and I'm sure Nasira and Alisar can haul it in no time.
You sure he
do-
can't just like climb over here? You know, he's like,
Yeah, but
Like
we
the size of a
probably
mountain.
don't want to make him work for it, you know?
Can we assess at all, just visually, which one of these worms seems like they might taste the best?
he got a pretty good taste, and I point to Clyde.
Well, if Chuck is a fan of acid, I'm sure the daddy one could afford be the juiciest meal.
You think like baby worm meat is more tender though?
I don't
like
know.
the
I ain't
lambs.
eaten any baby worms.
We all just look at him really quick. 6 insight checks at once.
Baldrus.
Oh
What if-
no.
We could cook it here, right? Like a succulent meal.
Oh yeah.
Remember that time I cooked the steak in complete darkness, shrouded in that scary cave, Baldrus?
All too well, friend. Baldrus casts create bonfire.
Oh yeah.
Just somewhere
Oh,
in between the worms.
Now we just need a
I hope
giant
that acid ain't
spit.
flammable.
You know, is it really bad when Clyde's like, "Oh, I haven't eaten like a baby or something," and I'm just like, I don't know, like I feel like that's happened. Like,
It hasn't, Your Honor.
ironically, baby eating has not been a crime of this party yet.
Hasn't been a crowded party yet.
You heard me.
All right. Well, do you think we should like heal? Because a lot of us are looking pretty bad. I'm gonna look at Balasar and Clyde.
I mean,
Or I
I'm
think we
doing
should just
awful,
trust this.
but I heard the dragon, well, coming back from whatever their business was, so they're gonna keep them waiting. It'll end up poorly, I'm sure.
Yeah,
You
we
say-
did say 20 minutes.
I mean,
Yeah, you finding everything all right, Betcha? You good in there?
Yes, I'm trying to decide which one is most delicious.
Ah, good.
In my home country, you would not know what we eat. It's terrifying, but this is not anything.
Oh, what would you eat?
Hey, watch this. And then she's gonna cast Sword Burst to try to use these bursts of swords to try to cut some of the flesh of the baby worm off. Try to, play it sushi style.
you should
Like-
shave. Yeah.
Totally try and hibachi grill.
Whoa, splash zone, come on.
You are protected, don't worry.
Nasir's going to climb up the rope into the little subspace that was made last session.
Ah, the rope
Oh.
trick.
We once she's up there, she would technically be invisible to all of us if we weren't paying attention.
True.
One, you was not paying attention.
Same.
The big if.
Okay. Are we missing anybody right now? Just to double check.
Well, Nasir is completely gone. None of us can see her.
Yeah. Brandon, Jules, are you guys back or no?
Right into
Yeah.
Can Tim not hear me?
No, I think I'm just tired, and dumb, and stupid. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's start this up. So, as the pan float music gets even higher. All right, everybody. Well, thank you kindly for your patience. Welcome to session 54. 50 frickin' 4. How did we get here? I'm still always shocked by that, honestly. So to review last session, you guys, the previous session before that had gone slightly separate ways. Some of you to Janglebrook to recruit some vampires, as well as pal around with Santis and some others. Two of you, well, just one, yeah, decided to explore an ancient green dragon lair that was on one of the maps just to the north of you guys, of Fort Worth specifically. You guys very quickly found a small hole, which led down to a very large cavern, which, mainly Wanye, you very quickly cast a spell, well, got a spell cast on 3 stones that said the name of the dragon, a chalk Janal in full, and chucked them into the room as well as a fireball, hoping that something would happen. You were jettisoned out of this cave with a massive plume of poison covering all of you, of which you teleported back, regrouped with the party, and decided that you all wanted to go to this lair to make the green ancient dragon appear and hopefully fight it. So, you all went back to the lair, in which the dragon did appear at a massive colossal gargantuan scale, and to your surprise, was open to negotiation and dialogue. The main bit of information you gained was that there is a large landmass to the northeast outside of Breaker called the Shattered Coast. The Shattered Coast, from what you know or were told, is home to a wide variety of dragon and dragon-like creatures, and has some connection to Tiamat, which you guys believe, at least for your immediate goal, has the ability to remove the marks on you guys' chest. You guys asked for more information, however, Achak was very gentlemanlike and wished a favor in return for more information, a back-and-forth game of reciprocity. There were 3 purple worms beneath this lair, of which he asked you all to dispose of, and as you guys can tell, he has recently returned after this task was completed. So, as you all find yourself around 3 slain worms, with a large ancient green dragon just about arriving back home, what would you all like to do?
One, he's cooking a chunk of worm, and it is... I'm going to attempt to cook a chunk of worm.
Okay.
Well, have we assessed which one would be the tastiest? I'll start wrapping rope around that one.
This one doesn't smell too good. Well, just think it needs more paprika.
You can cut off chunks of each of them and you can decide that way.
Fair enough. Cut.
Using my herbalism
Oh,
kit,
sure.
are there any mushrooms or any algae nearby that would taste good with giant purple worm hunks of...
Persephone.
I look for the paprika that Wanya requested.
Isn't Persephone back at Fort Worth with Santos?
She waited at the entrance.
Oh, so she's just above hearing noises and rumbling.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then also, last thing I forgot to mention in the intro, it was that you guys had a quick rendezvous with Santos, who revealed a new set of drinks, of which I can re-explain for Jules, because Jules wasn't here. Very quickly, there is the Horse Fucker, which essentially makes you faster. The White Gold, which, there we go. Actually, I have my notes. Damn it. Damn it. Where are my other notes?
Add your note. Add.
There we go. Well, as I look for those notes, I feel a little embarrassed. But yes, you guys all have new drinks. Wanya, yes, there would be some fungus in this room that you could concoct a little meal together if you'd like.
Scrape some off of a rock and put it on the hunk of flesh sitting in the fire. We'll get the plating done later, Baldrus.
I know we wrote those down somewhere.
I'm looking back in the chat log.
Mm-hmm. And I have the official writing, like, on one of my papers right over here, but, Alrighty. But yeah, but you do hear this, you all hear this rumbling above you of clearly some large hulking mass that has recently arrived back to its home.
He must have smelled the paprika. That wasn't a joke, I'm serious.
Well, cook faster.
One just stokes the fire a little bit.
It actually only lasts for a minute, and I have to recast it again.
Alright, I mean, y'all got any rope? This might take 2 pieces tied together to get one of these.
I have rope, actually.
Pass it over. I'll just start wrapping around the acidic one.
Give Clyde my rope.
Alright.
All right. Click on the link I posted in session chat.
Thank you.
Nice job.
That's a very special rope, Clyde. I've had it since the beginning of my adventuring days.
Well, this is an acid worm I'm rabbiting around, so you better hope it's magical.
Is that the one from the cave in the water, Baldrus? When we got jettisoned from the cave and you became a vampire, that one? That rope?
Is that the same rope? Yeah, it might. Probably.
Wow, so many memories.
Taylor's, where's Nasira? Great. Well, I mean, if we hear rumbling, we know she went off to fight that thing.
I want to be the first case.
I will. Nasira. Paul just walks around the room, calling Nasira's name.
Can she even hear us?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know how sound will travel through the hole, but you'll just hear distantly. What?
What?
I think she's in one of the worms.
Would not be surprised. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you cast something when we started here, Baldrus?
Bonfire.
Would Nasira have pulled the rope up into the hole when she climbed it?
I was thinking about that, but no, serial.
Okay, yeah, then the rope would still be just dangling out of the floating air.
Oh, so Wanya sees a rope. And now we remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cat's being a little shy. Well. Time to summon Demon, I guess, right?
If you go and check, you'll just see that Nasir is laying down, relaxing.
Wanya would not go and check because he's been punched by Nasira way too many times.
I guess I'll check just to make sure.
Fist just flies out.
Yeah, stick my head in, immediately get a black eye.
Yeah, Clyde sticks his head in. Oh, there you are. Well, whenever you're rested, I'd like you to carry this worm back to the dragon. Thank you.
You know, I'm pretty strong myself, Clyde.
Oh, I mean, if you're volunteering, by all means.
Flexes armor. Clinks a little.
Nasir's gonna stick her head out of the hole just to watch this happen.
Go ahead, Baldrus. Rope's all yours. Here you go.
I would like to hoist this worm out of the hole, DM.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I give him guidance.
How does that work? D4?
Yes, it's a
In
D4.
addition?
Yep, in addition.
Oh, yikes.
It's a purple worm.
Oh, the issue here is Baldur's. It's purple, see?
I'm
Yeah.
lifting with the back.
You're able to lift maybe
Wrenching.
a small portion of this thing. This thing is literally gargantuan. It's quite heavy.
After seeing that it's move, I brush the dust off of my hands and stand proudly. It's
Well, look, I mean, we
it's not
didn't
going
come here
anywhere.
to... we didn't come here to plate it and cook it, right? We just came here to kill it for him, so...
Going
Maybe he
well,
has a special
I
way
hope.
of preparing them anyways.
Oh, it sure is. I'll turn back.
And very, very smoothly, you see in the wall just behind you guys, near the rope trick, you see this large green dragon head.
I love it.
Which, for visual aid, Jules, just because you didn't hear it the first time, like water, you literally see this dragon appear out of the rocky, grassy wall, as if the material is not rock solid as all and completely passable. You see this massive green dragon head, pretty much the size of these purple worms, just extend through and stare at all of you. My favorite.
Which one specifically?
And kind of eyes over at the green one. That one most preferably, but all three.
Right.
Knew it.
It's the acidity, you're right.
Doing well, I hope.
Well, we got him.
A little worse for wear, but we got him.
Some of you worse for wear compared to others.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, apologies for my brief departure of sorts, but this is a wonderful bounty of a banquet bounty. I'm not sure. My apologies. Well, thank you all. Well, I believe now the debt is back in my corner, so how can I help all of you again?
Well, I think we all like that idea of exploring unknown worlds and summoning Tiamat into the mortal realm to combat Orcus. That sounded good.
One step at a time, surely, but you know, a
My
way to the
thoughts
Shattered
exactly.
Coasts would be most beneficial.
Way to the Shattered Coast. That's something I can absolutely do for all of you. I mean, after all, the Lords of Worth. Well, who would I be if I didn't provide some measure of assistance? However, I think we've only just gotten to know each other. That's quite a tall order, if you ask me. What's something, let's say, more in my territory of what I'm comfortable with? What sort of information would you be most interested in?
Well, we are in the business of contacting other dragons as well, either defeating them or enlisting aid for this Tiamat stuff.
Such as myself, thank you.
Of course. And knowing...
You would happen
Oh, go
to
ahead.
know any relatives of the Hellfire Dragon, would you?
Well, Wanye, technically I am one of his relatives myself.
Oh.
We, Orcus sort of arranged this unholy matrimony between... And by matrimony, I just mean fucking.
Yeah.
This large concoction to breed armies to do his bidding, blah, blah, blah. We're all related to some degree. It's quite benign. Mhm. And you know how family goes. We all love each other dearly.
Why
This
is it
here's
a lot
floating
Y'all
stronger
got a
ahead
now?
hell of a way to show it.
And
This
he
here's
kind of like
floating head just shakes. No,
he
I-
takes
I
another
don't
whiff.
understand that.
He takes another whiff kind of towards Wanya's direction, just another little scent of hellfire that's reeking off of him. Well, that's a question itself as far as relatives. But I think you all deserve a more high caliber rounding of information given and motions towards all the worms in the room. So do your worst. What exactly do you want to know? Bless you.
Telepathically, you'll all hear, you guys, at least the team. Well, I've had the burning question of why Orcus was so interested in that one god. Could y'all remind me what that was again?
God of Dead of Nature. When he consults his book.
Oh, you were
Totally
speaking
has.
of her scene. Yes.
scene.
He just joins in the group call.
That's
Yes.
what I wanted.
Yes. Oh, as far as that I think would be quite valuable for all of you. Well, her scene. For what I don't know actually all of it because it was before my time, and it's hard to find exact first sources of information on it. But for what I do know, there was, especially during the Red Years War around 200 years ago, there was a large collection of gods, goddesses, beasts, creatures, essentially all of humanity joined together arm in arm, no matter how holy or unholy the practices, in order to combat Orcus. Her scene was one of the more direct forms that bestowed people freely the ability to transform into beast. He originally did this a long time ago, as you know, that's where it all came from. But essentially, her scene had this direct confrontation with Orcus, or more so indirect as far as himself and Orcus himself, and so freely gave power to people to transform in order to de-escalate combat. Essentially, Hercene and Orcus have a bone to pick with each other. So, and motions towards Balasar directly. So the reason why you have the ability to transform into other creatures is because Hercene doesn't like Orcus. And Orcus, because of that, absolutely has a bone to pick with Hircine. I think, though, he has other matters that he'd rather deal with, such as showing up in the middle of my land and trying to recruit me for his armies, and such wonderful matters, if you ask me.
Does Hircine have their own plane of sorts?
His own dimension, plane, yes. It's the hunting grounds of sorts.
It wouldn't happen to be one with two moons, a strange exotic wildlife. Clyde starts describing like the translucent like flowers he saw, the werewolf, where they were first like when this journey first started, where they were transported to.
The blue
the
fox
snakes and
creature.
As far as that goes, there's a couple of dimensions. There's Hircine's Lair, there's the Beastlands, there's Limbo, somewhat. There's a couple of sort of a generic description, but if you're talking more of the animalistic wildlife, wild side that Hircine's known as, I would say more so either the Beastlands or his plane of existence. There's also the Feywild, but that's a whole other can of worms.
Baldrus raises his hand.
Yes.
Is this like an? Is this like an everybody gets one sort of information scenario?
I mean,
We're just talking. Yeah.
what's your question then?
I am curious to know if you are aware of glowing golden bald men visiting people in their dreams,
Not this again.
acting as an emissary of the gods.
So I believe the top.
Specifically after sleeping in magical scrying pools.
So I see the topic of this is regarding gods, goddesses, and the outer planes of outside the material plane. Interesting. As far as that goes, that sounds like possibly a deva or an angel or a solar. Well, if what you speak of is true, then interesting. And you actually see him sort of eye off to the side and ponder deeply on all of this.
I told you it was real, guys.
If what you say is true and not just trivial or hypothetical, the Solar, or in this case it seems like a Deva, they only appear when there is some great disturbance or belief that, in this case, if contacting you, that you have some connection to godlike plans. That's quite interesting because after the Red Year's War, and man defied the gods themselves and returned to this sense of defiling, the gods, in all agreement, decided to leave these lands. They're very distant, they're very quiet, and they don't have much interaction with the mortals of this material plane. So, if what you're saying is true, and he leans in really close into Baldrus here.
I bonus action lift my helmet and expose my paraphase.
And he really kind of just stares deeply into your eyes and your face and starts inspecting you and just trying to sniff out any lies or hypocrisy. Well, in that case, it seems the gods have taken some amount of favor in you. Perhaps all of you. But believe that you all are, we'll say, destined to do something. Or at least you've gained their attention of sorts. That's, depending what you're hoping for, good or quite troublesome.
Is it troublesome for the gods to be watching you?
They do as they will. And honestly, I don't believe they care, honestly, by now. I think if they truly cared, they would have had some direct intervention already, like they did during the 200 years. Including Hircine. Hircine gave his gifts, and clearly man has defiled them as however they will, and...
You think they have any hand in hiding Orcus's wand?
I would say as a hypothesis, no. I believe they would want him off the table quite deeply, so if they knew, they wouldn't have dealt with it by now. But then again, maybe they do know and they want to see if man themselves will figure it out. Punishment for saving them for the first time and not feeling, we'll say, humbled or thankful of that old time? I'm not sure. That's for motions upwards, that's for them to decide. I don't. But I'm not that prideful.
Have you yourself ever interacted with any gods? Ever talked to them or see them during 200 Years' War?
I've communed with Tiamat a few times. Hence, and shakes his head and his fins move delicately since my title. It's not easy to be an ancient dragon of this caliber. If we're considering Orcus as a god, he has recently made connection with me, and I've debated. As I've told you before, if I found the wand, I'd give it to him right away. I want him out of my home. But if there were other means to get rid of him, that's all I want. I just want to get rid of the fucker. And then other than that, no, not my thing.
Well,
I feel like Tiamat. Oh, continue.
We can definitely start by crippling his other forces, like that Bonnock.
Dragon allies could be very helpful with that, Clyde.
Yes, they can, Clyde. And as a man of knowledge yourself, I find you most fascinating. Not saying the rest of you aren't fascinating. You all are such delightful company, but you, I think you get me. Well, I think, unless you have any other sort of additions to it, I think that is quite a delicious favor done for all of you. If you, wish to gain more insight, I have another small favor that you could do for me. Not as, and looks around at the worms, not as, we'll say, physically treacherous at this. However, I know some of you prefer some meat, pulling some meat off the bone, so...
I don't mind.
Well, humbly,
The more trust we can establish, the better.
Well, exactly. My thoughts entirely. There's a very small village to the north of here. You all haven't been to Sylvester, haven't you?
No, we have not.
Can't say we have.
All right, then. Well, you shouldn't have to venture that too far into it. One of my villages up there, I have to be honest, I've been a bit naughty lately. I am quite behind on paying back a debt to one of the nobles of Breaker's Landing. I got tied up of sorts. I'm a day behind. So what I would need all of you to do, and by the looks of all of you, you're in need of some proper rest. So to kill two dragons with one lance, as some of you might refer to as, I need you to quickly run to the north to this village to acquire the treasure there that I need returned back to Breaker's Landing. And you can get some proper rest there in the meantime.
Well, it sounds very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Do you venture out much, or do you just kind of send people to do your bidding for you?
I'm an outdoorsman myself, but at the same time, having people to do your work for you, there's a bit of honor behind that. So,
As Lords of Worth, we completely understand that.
my thoughts exactly, Clyde. See? You and I on the same demi-plane after all. So, and actually, and he extends one of his arms forward, if I may, and he kind of motions one of his talons towards Clyde.
Oh.
Please come closer.
Alley-oop. Yeah.
All right. And as you get in range, with, again, surprisingly delicate levels of articulation, this massive claw very delicately taps you on the forehead. And as it makes contact with your forehead, you immediately know the location of this village.
Oh! Clyde is in bliss because he hasn't felt this knowledge, like, hanging so long. His eyes roll into the back of his head. It's like I'm with my icon all over again.
This is the village of Faestro. It's just maybe 6 hours to the northwest of here. Just to let the rest of you know. It is in the Deadlands, so it is... The air there is quite thicker than what you're familiar with in Vrega. If you'd wish, I can give all of you some temporary immunities to Sylvester's toxic air.
That'd be very helpful.
That would be helpful, actually. And if it's in the
Career's
Deadlands,
still up there?
yeah, we can stop by Rakir's after we're done with your business, Chuck.
You wouldn't mind if we just took him out of the picture, would you?
Not at all. We all hate that fucker. Especially after what he did recently. No. Not
Recently?
Well, perhaps we'll talk more when you get back. Well, stand by, everybody. And you see some of the I'm losing the word, but just some regions of his neck fill up, and you clearly see that he is building up this large amount of poisonous gas in his belly. And before he mutes himself, when you're ready, and just kind of holds his breath.
Arms stretched out wide.
Alrighty. And after this moment of Nasir popping out of the rope trick.
Yeah, Nasir figures that if we're going somewhere, I probably should have my money.
He backs up a bit, and you see this massive buildup of poison. Like his draconic facial cheeks and muscles are tense and full, but very much at one point opens his mouth just gingerly. This massive green mist-like cloud of poison begins slowly extending out. It's maybe about 5 feet away from you guys now, but it's this very graceful, floating green-like essence.
Ready to absorb elements. Just get...
All right. Clyde, you step into it?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to take 1 point of poison damage.
I don't.
There we go.
Came in clutch.
But as you breathe it, you feel this burn, not so much damaging, but this burn on your lungs, and it's it's this incredibly like heavy. It's as if you're trying to. It's like you're swallowing smoke.
Yep.
It's just like you're coughing. You can still breathe, but just you feel your lungs feel a bit damaged. But if you step back out into the cleaner air, the air tastes cleaner. It's almost as if your lungs have become weaker in order to process harsher air.
Wow. Oh, this is amazing. gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it.
It's like 10-pack of Newports all at once.
All at once. Thank goodness for Persephone's meal.
Motions to the rest of you. Well, if you... Unless you want to make it a little extra more difficult. When you're ready. I will, once you've secured the package... Oh! Her name is, meet with, Leia. Leia will inquire more about the treasure. But meet with her, get it returned back to Breaker's Landing, she'll give you the details, and I am sure I'll meet you again sometime shortly after that, once I get word. Farewell.
Farewell.
And crawls back into the wall.
Oh, it does. That's okay.
Wait, can we accept the gift still, or is there no magic in it?
It's still floating there for the time being.
One, he's gonna walk up and inhale it.
You will die in 20 years.
Alrighty. So for sake of brevity, who accepts the gift and who does not accept the gift?
It'd be rude not to, guys. Come on.
Nasira looks around to see who does and who does not, and determines that of this party, the smartest person happens to be Betye, and we'll decide after seeing who Betye is.
God, this bet is not going to.
That's fair.
She hates dragons.
How does a dragon end up in debt? Like, how does a bad dragon end up indebted to?
I mean, maybe it's
It's
something from
Yellowstones.
the before the 200 Years War.
I suppose
Before
dragons need to finance their hordes like anything else. Maybe Pio's a debt of. We
Does
could always ask Leia, I suppose.
he trade like information for stuff instead of actually just killing everyone?
We
I
never
mean,
got to
most
see his
likely.
horde.
It's also possible that they do it to regulate the economy, by which they are able to standardize what they think are gold pieces and devalue some of the rival economies as well.
I don't think that's it. I
Yeah,
think it's
I mean, it makes sense for when you're living that long.
dragons.
All right.
Right.
Jules, do you accept the gift or no?
No.
Whoa.
Like, he's crazy.
Do we like?
The party in half.
Do we historically like? Do
Wait.
we know what the
Wait, is
air
it a
is
gift
like?
or are we going somewhere?
Well, it's a gift, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
But
It makes your lungs completely burn up and feel like you're always choking, but
Temporarily by his word.
yeah, temporarily. But you can withstand like harsher toxic environments, which is where we're going to. According to a dragon's word.
I'm fine.
All right. Clyde loves
All
this
right.
shit, dude.
Yeah, Wanya loves this shit too. Baldur's, come on. When have we ever been given a gift by a dragon?
well, the last several gifts I've received have been iffy at best. I got this mark on my chest, and I can't go out in the sun.
That wasn't a dragon. Also not a dragon.
Well,
He's got a point. Yeah.
well, the last dragons we met tried to kill us all.
What's
they
one
didn't.
more, Baldur's? Come on.
That was just Rakir because he's an asshole. The other two were actually, willing to compromise. Well, they did kill the
Oh,
Seer
he's
that
kind of
one
an
time.
asshole, actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
But hey, all's well that ends well, right?
I died.
Right, and then you came back somehow, still wondering about that. And then we stood up, and then we stood up for you. Well, Balasar stood up for you. I just kind of sat there.
DM, do we know when this place is toxic? What does it mean?
It ain't called Deadlands for no reason, I guess.
Oh,
I'll say, Baldrus, make a history check.
am I good at that? Oh.
Wanya can help you. Oh, well.
Oh my god.
Okay. He knows everything.
I ponder the entire past, all of it.
So you've read somewhere, probably in prison, that with the Deadlands, after the 200, during and after the 200 Years' War, once when Orcus was defeated, essentially the land was permanently scarred. There was so much evil and so much darkness that lingered there that it essentially poisoned the lands themselves and over time spread. Part of that is probably some of Orcus's servants or influence that lingered. But essentially, over the course of time, the Deadlands just became just that, the Deadlands. Natural poisons and harshness just spread throughout the entire region of it. And the air itself, despite having a lot of natural fog that rolls in and out, the air itself is so toxic that your natural endurance is weaker. It takes longer to recover from rest, mainly as well. So people who still live in the Deadlands are pretty much trapped there because they don't have enough energy to escape.
I inhale the cloud. Paul just kind of sits there on the back of his heel, thinking for a second, then he just goes in and.
Okay. Nasira, Betya, Balasar, do you guys still reject?
Why do we have scary skulls next to us now? Not like
Would
that.
Going once, going twice.
I suppose I could also just generally muse about these things that I just pondered in case anyone cares to base their opinion off of it.
Okay.
bet
So-
you passes.
Bet you passes.
I passed the test.
And then the Serum Balasar pass as well.
Yes.
Yay!
All right. So, after a minute or so of time, this large kind of decanter, almost like smoke or in poison, fizzles into nothing and it goes away. So, Chalk has asked you guys to quickly take a small adventure to the north. With probably similar to this, a similar turnaround time, but instead of 20 minutes now, a day. So, what would you guys like to do next?
Should we head back to Fort Worth, rest up, and then make our way? Or get out of here and just make our way now?
Could we do like a short breather, perhaps?
You want to do it in this cave and keep Persephone waiting, or do it outside? I mean, after all the trouble she went to get us here, I can't keep the lady waiting.
Yeah,
Let's go outside.
Doesn't matter either way, I guess.
He's yet to eat these worms. A Chuck's bound to come back and start munching. We don't want to interrupt that process.
Well, do you think he left because he was embarrassed? He didn't want us to see him eat.
And embarrassed, I wouldn't be surprised.
A shy.
I think he'd break bread and water with us, or warm and acid at least, since we're close friends now.
One step at a time, I suppose.
Would we remember where we got out from, right, DM?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, we left the rope there too.
Alright.
Yeah, we remember where we parked.
Where we parked our Persephone.
So
We hit
yeah,
the top.
so it takes maybe around like 15 or so minutes, but you climb back up the worm tunnels. You're back in the lair, which is completely empty, and you see the rope leading up to the tunnels, and you can climb all the way back up or fly back up and get
When
back.
you say completely empty, you mean all of the foliage is gone as well?
Good specificity. The foliage is still there.
Okay.
You see, maybe a couple of the illusory trees are gone, but as far as beings such as a chalk, that's what I meant by empty.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys continue the surface, there's Persephone patiently waiting outside.
Welcome back. How did everything go?
Better than expected.
Yeah,
Honestly?
we're gonna kill him, but yeah, now we have a dragon friend, good neighbor. Seems generous for a dragon.
I mean, he'd
Gave us
sell us
gifts.
out in the jiffy if he knew where Orcus's wand was, but I mean, fair's fair.
Why does he seem to think that Orcus is just going to go away after he...
Because dragons are very prideful like that.
Perhaps he knows Tiamat will be summoned into the mortal realm and will combat him in the desert, so he's not worried about it, Baldur's.
No, he's just that confident in us.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think
we
we'll
are
have to do a
destined
bit
by
more,
God.
than
That's
that
true.
for his
That's
confidence.
true. Looks around at everyone.
Oh, no.
That is true now.
Oh, no. A dragon confirmed his dreams, so fair enough, fair enough. He said what, a Deva Solar?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I know what that is.
I don't know either, other than they sound pretty heavenly, so
It does sound...
might be something
Would
worth
Wanye-
researching.
Look into it, maybe.
Yeah.
Would Wanye know about that? He was a hermit who would study a lot about religion, actually, back in his days in the forest, DM. What do you know
I'll
what a
say-
solar is?
I'll say make a religion check.
Anybody
Let's
who
go.
wants to, or just Wanye?
Perfectly mediocre.
As far as what you would know, with the Solar specifically, you have other things that you've focused on more, like draconic lore and things like that. What I can say for what you know is Solars are one of the ranks of angels, and specifically for, we'll say, lawful good and other sectors of good gods. There are other different types of angels, such as divas and just angels themselves. Solars are one of the highest ranking ones. What Baldr saw, probably not a Solar, but that is something that it's essentially, for what you know of Solar, it's the highest ranking angel of the types.
Wanya relays this to you. Yeah, so it definitely wasn't a hallucination or a blood clot, which is good. Probably wasn't a Solar.
Well, it was something, though. It doesn't have to be a Solar for it to be important.
You might get a
And
bonfire going.
now
by the
you're
way.
acting humble about it.
I think
Don't
the
forget,
whole
I'm sure it mentioned
community-
all of us, not just you, right, Baldrs?
Correct.
Oh.
Did I ever say it was just me?
No, just making sure you're
It
remembering.
came off that way though.
Just
a
making
lot.
sure you're remembering correctly.
I
That's
just
all.
thought it was cool, guys, and wanted to share with you.
Well, Baldrs, it is cool.
Not everyone has, CD subplots going on.
Hey, come on, don't be like that. I just want to go out into the ocean and find out whatever the hell it wants me to find out.
It's
Nothing-
just water, Clyde. We already went
Nothing
there.
seedy about that.
Look, all I'm saying is I could teleport you there right now, Clyde. We went there. We went to the ocean.
Can
We'll
we
have a
start
boat
a
in
show?
Baldur's
Maybe
Night.
later when I'm well rested. Not right now.
But we're telling you, like Baldur said, just a bunch of water. There's nothing. It's kind of crazy, honestly.
Why is the eye can see Clyde? Whatever.
You all are on, from what Achak had, just as a reminder, from what Achak had said, this was something that he wanted as a turnaround pretty much within a day's time.
Well,
Yeah, it's all just water.
How long does it take to get there? Clyde, you know where it is, right? Or something? Did you
Yeah.
tell us that?
give me a second.
You
I will
would-
start casting Phantom Steed just to have myself have a comfortable time riding there. Wanya, open up that map. I know it ain't probably, the most up-to-date thing, but I could probably pinpoint how long it would take.
He takes
Cl-
the map from the scroll case.
Clyde, you would actually, thinking on it, you instinctually know it takes approximately 6 hours on horseback.
Oh yeah, we could take a short rest.
Well, if we all got horses, which I don't think we do.
Did we?
I could carry a few.
Where's our wagon? I thought we got one of those. No.
Did we leave it back at the fort?
No, we
Uh,
talked about making a wagon when we got there.
Oh right.
Yeah, we didn't actually get one. So 6 hours on horseback, not really in full stride, but approximately a few more just on foot if we hoof it.
Do we have?
And
It's
only
probably,
really-
it's probably something back at Fort Worth.
Is Fort Worth close to us?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty.
at least an hour or two, closer than the Deadlands village.
Mm-hmm.
We should get a wagon.
Yeah, you guys could quickly roll back to Fort Worth real quick if you want to.
Why not?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's cop a wagon for.
And I do believe I could cast Longstrider on your horsey companion so that we could get a little. Y'all can get a little faster. I'm staying behind.
That's fair.
We cast
we
it on
have-
the wagon.
We have been
horses.
tasked to go to the Deadlands by a dragon. I don't expect you to follow us all the way there.
When you go to the undead lands, you can call me.
You
Oh, I
got
can
it.
hear.
Place.
It's
Like
awful.
real.
Yeah, it's anywhere outside of that place, guys.
It's like 30 miles underground and it's full of demons. And
Wanya believes you. He's genuinely frightened.
Oh,
All right. So you guys head back to Fort Worth real quick.
mm-hmm.
Cop a wagon.
Alrighty. So let me fix this up a little bit. There we go.
Only took us 15 levels to get a wagon.
we rode one time in the first session, and then we walked everywhere.
So, alright, so you guys get back to Fort Worth, and
Oh shit.
when you get back, it is, it's incredibly trashed.
Yeah.
Absolutely trashed. You see broken bottles everywhere. You see confetti and broken tables. It's a mess. It's an
Okay.
absolute mess around here.
All right. Who won?
It was a fucking t-shirt ball!
Oh, doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, everyone in Fort Worth seems quite miffed that this other team called the Eagles seem to have lost this weird sport that you all have never heard of before.
Oh, god damn it.
Santis most of all, as you get to the dining room and everything is trashed. There are fire scorches on the wall. This large, he called it the plasma screen TV, is completely dented and broken. This is the worst it's ever looked in a long time.
I feel like this wasn't in the contract.
But eventually you guys meet with Santis, and Santis, very wordless, just walks up all to you, looks at Clyde. Yeah, so you lost 1,000 platinum, by the way.
God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, it was great. I'll say that. It was great. It was great.
There goes part of Rose's college fund.
Yeah, well... well, anyway, my condolences. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it right now.
All good, all good. We're just here to hitch a wagon and be on our way to the Deadlands.
Oh, fuck, okay. We want a drink? How'd it go, actually?
Surprisingly well.
Dragon, and he's my friend now.
He's our neighbor.
I'm
He
sorry,
gave us
what?
gifts.
Sorry, what?
We
Sorry, what? No, shut up. I'm sorry, what?
His breath.
The Green
What they
Dragon,
said.
a Chuck, is our neighbor.
Who? Chuck?
A quack Jonel. I point to this map. I was like,
Fuck
"Pop
you."
out of the scroll case.
Honestly, that's what the dragon should have said every time you pronounce it, Wanye. But hey, here we are.
Alright, so, okay, there's a dragon now. Is this Rakir?
Oh,
Or is this...
Green.
A
We-
quack
we
Jonel,
told ya.
Sanders.
oh, he forgot.
He's
it.
still drunk.
He really got fucked up. Yeah, it's a green
Not as
dragon.
much as your daughter's college fund. Ha! Sorry, I need to, like, take it out on something.
It'll get back.
Okay, so you've pissed off another dragon.
No,
Great.
befriended.
No, he's like, we're like cool with him now, you know? It's like us and a quack.
He might take us to the Shattered Coast
buds.
someday.
Look, you guys have lied to me before. This sounds straight up like a lie. You guys actually made friends with a dragon. That I find hard to believe.
I mean, we did that
And-
back at the War Sands Deserts.
And he confirmed that we're basically the chosen ones. So
Oh boy.
Of the gods.
Oh my god.
Did he tell you about that dream, Santis, or is this the first time you've heard of it?
I
it's
feel
a
like
long-
I probably would have told a lot of people in past.
This gold guy visited me in my dreams.
I swear, he's real.
Yeah, we all have different King's Balders. Listen, I don't care.
He was
Look,
bald and shirtless.
You were once that too.
Silence goes over the room.
there is also a couple people in the room, other NPCs who are listening in on this.
Oh hey, cloaked figure.
Hey. All right. Okay. So you've made friends with the dragon. You know what? I don't have enough mental capacity to add in new information. So we're gonna table that. You just need a wagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wagon so we can summon Tiamat.
I guess
Cool.
some of us could use a refill on drinks.
You have a cool wagon.
Like a battle wagon.
Battle wagon. I have a wagon. Like, do you got
Yeah,
of all the
battle.
things? You guys just want instant gratification. Oh, I'm rich.
I
Can we
mean-
have this? No. Oh, just buy it. No, we just have wagons. We don't have battle wagons. There was no battle wagons on the itinerary list that you guys wanted.
Well,
You guys wanted
explain-
cannons.
explain this
You guys
plasma
wanted
screen
this.
TV.
You guys wanted a military vampire camp just outside. Were there battle wagons on the list? No. No battle wagons.
Well,
you
we're
got
animals.
regular ass wagons and regular ass horses.
I didn't write scorch
We're-
marks on the list either.
We're
Santos.
gonna leave. We all make compromises.
You guys want a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got drinks. We got regular ass wagons and regular ass horses. So take your drinks. Fuck around the bar for all I care. I need a lap.
So
Yeah.
at the end of Santas's rant, Nasir's just like, well, we've had the visitors. Someone's got to come here on a carriage that we could just steal, right?
Do we get
I
visitors?
mean, you think we have our own
Do we get
wagon, so-
visitors?
so-
I don't know. I hope. I
You
want
threw a
us to have-
party.
Yeah, it was like
Nice.
it was
Yeah,
like a staff party.
And they destroyed everything.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
doubt there's much left.
You guys killed a dragon. It was wonderful. Oh wait, this party. Well, oh, sorry. There were other parties I didn't tell you about.
God.
Well,
I
we
have
should
friends.
be getting visitors because of the dark sky up here for our observatory that I spent a lot of time on.
Mm-hmm.
Passive aggressive.
You and Persephone did a great job on that, all right?
Mm-hmm.
We know.
I do enjoy the bleak attitude going on around here. It's quite homely.
I go up to the bar, and since I don't have a pen or paper, I'm going to use magical tinkering to permanently inscribe into the bar counter things we need. Like cool wagons, and what was the other thing we
He
need,
just
guys?
stares at you.
Cool horses.
Cool horses.
Cool horses.
Saviors of the world.
I'm
Cool
telling you.
wagon.
I'm
Cool
telling you.
horse.
And
If
Or
we can
wagon.
find airships,
okay, airships.
Oh,
I like
fuck.
that.
Forgot. He sees the spark in Wanya's eye. He's like, "Oh my god!"
I'm telling you, it's mankind's next leap.
I also write visitors as the last, and it's just there until I make it go away.
Nasir's going to shout over at you as you're at the bar. Throw me something to drink.
Ain't you not allowed to get drunk?
Yeah, I mean, unless you don't want it anymore.
Well, here, hold on. I got you. Clyde goes into the back, mixes up some non-alcoholic like juice.
No, Nasir's not asking for like one of the buff drinks. Nasir just wants alcohol.
Yeah, that one that you had, you need to be sober, my guy. You can't have my gal, my cat, my tabaxi,
A cool cat.
Here,
my CC.
We could bring a keg on the wagon, and you can drink it on the way back.
Yeah, like look, Nasira,
It's
you
a great
drank
idea.
you drank the devil's bargain. You got to remain sober unless you want to end that early.
Nasir's going to walk away.
oh, sure.
Lots
You
of
don't want
grumbling.
this mix? It's healthy. More for me. I just drink some like fruit slurry that I made.
Yeah. All right, and let's do proper introductions for Balasar here. Hi, good to see you. How you been, friend?
Strong silent type.
Balasar.
So cool.
Balasar.
Staring off into the distance.
He
I
loves
don't know
peace.
if you're muted or if you stepped away.
Wait, who is Balasar getting introduced to?
Us.
Santis is trying to show him the menu, but
I think Balasar's unconscious.
He doesn't drink alcohol anymore. Santa's took a vow. Peace.
And that means peace to his liver.
Balasar. Balasar's just like walked off, like
wake up.
talking with everyone else in the room.
All right, someone just load him in the wagon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it ain't slaying a dragon, he wants no part of it.
Yeah, I'll slip
I'm
him
still trying to
over.
figure out what happened.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
so is Santis.
Did
No,
Balas?
not just now, like in the past, I don't know, however much time passed since I almost 1v'd those 8 monsters.
Yeah. So, oh yes.
Raid.
So, short version, we got attacked. You were there. It was great. You guys spent a week to rebuild the fortress. You all then talked about different plans, bullshit plans, like building an airship here. And then, you guys decided, oh, hey, there's this green dragon lair just to the northeast of here. Or, yeah, let's check it out. And then you guys found a green dragon, and apparently he's nice and not a dickhead. And you guys killed some worms, and here we are, and now he's asking you to do something else by the sounds of it.
Yeah, that's it.
What are we
and
trying to
also-
figure out now?
And right now we have new alcohol on the menu. So we know you like the Minotaur. I have upgraded it to the Garistro, which the Garistro is the first 3 attacks that you make, mostly physical. You actually do crit, and if you get a crit, it gets triple damage.
All right, I'll hold on to that one. How long
Oh,
does it
right.
last?
That's a great question. I got this.
Yeah, I'll have to copy that too.
That one is 8 hours.
I'll hold on to it.
Yep. So specifically, and we have the menu. I'll just read it out, but I'm looking. I see all the real estate links. Hold on.
Brandon posted it somewhere.
So at the bottom of session chat, there's a hyperlink that I posted. If you click on the hyperlink, it takes you
Bottom of
directly
session.
to the message.
There we go.
I passed all the homes.
Oh, no, fellow LARPing. I don't know what you're talking about.
There we go. So yeah. So in short, Garistro makes your next 3 attacks critical if they hit. Well, when they hit. White Gold is auto succeed in Persuasion Deception. Hellfire is an adult Red Dragon's Breath attack with a massive risk. Thanatos is like the Abyss, but you increase one score to 30, the others get reduced to 6. Emperor is you get a legendary resistance if you don't already have one. Devil's Bargain is you take 1d100 true damage. You choose an ability and disadvantage on that ability type, and you can revive yourself from the dead if you hit 0, just one time, but you can't drink alcohol. And Fort Worth is until the next turn, you're invincible but restrained and paralyzed. There's also the Horse Fucker, which makes you incredibly fast.
How long does the Devil's Bargain last? Is it
Infinite.
literally just until death, whenever?
It lasts until either you drink any alcohol or you die and you come back at 1 hit point. But then you have to roll 1d6 and you gain that many levels of exhaustion. So yes, you can come back, roll a 6, and die of exhaustion immediately.
Or
I
be
might
me
take
and
one of
roll
those
just
to
about
run.
any other number and still die.
There we go. What was that, Brandon? Was that a question? I'm sorry.
No, I said, or you can be me, roll a 5 or a 4, still have exhaustion from, being me, and
Yep.
end up dead anyways.
All right. So Balasar, if you'd like another Garistro, you can have that. Or something else. Okay.
Bet he's gonna go for another Emperor.
Another Emperor, gotcha. There we go. Clyde, you picked the Thanatos last time. Do you want to stick with that or switch it?
I'm still with it. Yep,
All right.
keeping it.
Baldrus, I don't think you drank your white gold, but do you still want it?
I drink it right now, and I ask Santos for 2 drinks.
And would you use an auto success on persuasion to get?
Yeah, that's my goal.
So you want 2 drinks instead of just 1.
Yeah.
So he looks at you. He's like, "Only for you, Baldrus. Only for you.
Make it a
What's your-
double. I want the same drink I had, but 2 of them.
You want 2 white golds."
Yes, please.
This fucking guy.
Okay.
He's wishing for a wizard.
Though I want to remind you though, you don't want to drink these too fast because there could be unforeseen consequences. So you
Oh.
have 2 of them. Just
Right.
don't try to double dip.
No, I'll take it easy. Thank you.
All right, and Wanye, you drank your
Grab me a
Hellfire.
Devil's Bargain.
Okay, big man on campus. Are you drinking this now?
Nah, I'm gonna wait a little. Drink it on the road. Drink and drive.
Don't. Anyway.
All right. Well, odds against that here are there?
I doubt it.
Yeah, and
You gotta
you
do
still have
something on carriages.
and you still have Hellfire attached to you, so just keep that in mind.
I did.
I was going to ask, since I'm already under the effect of Devil's Bargain, can I carry a different drink with me to drink if I die?
That's a great question. Yes, you may have another drink to carry.
Monsieur's going to do something stupid and bring a Hellfire.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh,
This
no.
is gonna be a great mission.
Just
Well, at least we're still
explode on
immune. At least we're still immune to poison for now.
I'm excited.
I got this,
I
guys.
respect that so much. You could have took Fort Worth to stay alive, but no, I'm just gonna explode.
All right, so Wanye drank Hellfire, has a Devil's Bargain. Baldrus has 2 white golds, and he already drank 1 from before. Balasar has another Gurustro. Clyde has a Thanatos. Asira has drank a Devil's Bargain with a Hellfire on deck, and Vetya has an Emperor. Fantastic. Yay! So you guys are all geared up.
And as a chaser, would you like another hero's feast?
Wow, I mean,
Wow,
if
we're
that's
here.
legally allowed. It looks at the DM.
Pretty please.
That legal?
Casting time. I mean, technically, it takes 1 hour to consume. It takes an hour to consume.
Which
It's set until the hour is over.
Hmm.
So yes, you guys could have a hero's feast again.
does it double as a short rest? I mean,
I'd say yes in this case because it's still like an hour. So yeah.
thanks.
So okay.
Does our max HP stack?
No.
No.
Or no, I wouldn't think so.
No, you wouldn't be able to stack effects like this.
All right.
Rest.
Hot dang. What the hell?
I don't have magical armors or tattoos or anything. I just have a secondary character that cooks well.
That's pretty good.
So if we are going to short rest, I'm going to do something.
I mean, just wait until the party needs to explore a volcano. You can just send you can just send Slaughterhouse to like cave dive for you first to check it out, and then as a scout.
Oh.
Oh wait, not action search. That's the wrong one.
That's what you get for multiple characters in one universe.
There we go.
We just gotta wear him down until he lets us pilot both of our characters all at the same time.
Yes.
Alrighty. So anything else from you guys before you'd like to head out?
Just the 2d10.
How much do we get from the
Song of Rest?
Heroes Feast?
Oh.
Or just
10.
from all the bonuses. Song of Rest, 10 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Gain an extra d6 from me. So I get 4.
An extra bet, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys, unless you don't feel like cleaning up, unless you just want to add to the mess, you guys essentially have this massive feast.
Y'all, don't worry about this. My undead servants will take care of this. Right.
You see a couple others come out. At one point, Wanya, to your surprise, you see Folgers come out and, as polymorphed as Graves, start cleaning up everything.
It's my boy. Look at him. Look at him, Baldrus. Look how duty-filled he is. Doesn't even
that
say
just-
hi to his head. Hey, Baldrus!
Isn't that great?
Baldrus!
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Proud of you, son.
Okay. Just goes back to Clay.
Hey, Clyde, we should set up a play date, man. I think they'd be great.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Oh, come on. She
Not
can,
until
like,
she's
ride,
of
like,
adventuring
mountain.
age, alright? Not until she's of adventuring age and
All
masters
right.
her first few spells, alright? Does that sound good?
Maybe for campaign 2.
You also see a weird combination that you never saw before. You see up on one of the balconies, you see Senna as delicately as possible, with the Howl, the werewolf that had chased you guys at one point. The werewolf clearly is a party monster, literally, and passed out over one of the balconies, and she's trying to figure out how do I help this thing get into a bed? And she's just like, maybe I could build something for this. it just starts like tapping his fur and just. It's gonna be a long cleanup for this house.
Soldier still wearing my mother's necklace.
No.
Oh, that's really sad, actually. He said.
There we go. Alright, well, if we're all done resting, and you guys want to head out, there is a wagon with horses drawn for you guys. 4 horses. And you guys can head up to Sylvester when you will.
Hell yeah.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Whoa.
For
Nice.
Stephanie. Well, that should get you there about maybe an hour quicker.
So you
I'll
just
make up for
burn,
lost time. You are a beautiful lady, Persephone. Thank you so much.
I know.
so you burn long striders on all the horses.
It's just your first level spell.
Alright. Fantastic. Okay. And so when you guys are ready, you can head out.
Wanya's gonna sit up in the shotgun seat.
I guess Clyde will pilot.
Do you pilot wagons?
Well, you got to hold on to the reins of the horses.
Wanya, while
Nooses
they
in the back.
Oh, Balasar's got finally Balasar got comfy. Hopefully, it's not a bumpy ride.
he looks like a head sleeper. I think I'll be fine.
Just shout dragon
So-
in case we want to wake him up.
So here's my question, because we've said one word, and in my brain we're describing something else. Is this a wagon being dragged by the horses, or is this a horse-drawn carriage?
I'm fine. I'll let you guys decide actually for what this is. I imagined it as a carriage, like with a tarp over it.
Like the Red Dead Redemption seller carriages.
Yeah, I think it's called a Constoga wagon.
But you still got to hold on to the reins of the horses, right?
Yeah, they got
On
high
a
up
carriage,
front, though.
yeah. On a wagon, no. The wagon would just kind of be tied to the side of the horses.
See, I was imagining Oregon Trail so that we could bring loot back.
I was also
yeah.
imagining something like that. But as Tim
We should all get
said,
hats.
it is apparently called a Conestoga wagon.
There we
Like,
go.
with the little white sheet over at the top and
Yep.
everything.
Nice, nice history roll, Tim.
Thank you. Very Oregon Trail. All right.
But I
While we
think
drive there,
Brandon's
Wanya's gonna
point-
read the red years.
Oh, I see.
Like
I
an
understand.
ebook.
Like an ebook. Do
Like
you
an
read it out?
audiobook for Clyde.
Do you read it out loud for everybody?
Yeah, or for whoever hear it. I assume just Clyde because he likes knowledge. So
I don't mind. By all means, fill up the dead air with some interesting stuff.
Chapter 1, Asmidas.
Is the
Alrighty.
top of the thing strong enough to hold Desira as she sits on it?
Depending on the tension, yes, it would be able to hold you.
She's a small
Excellent.
cat.
There we go. Okay, so let me. Someone really enjoyed the Hero's Feast. All right, so as you guys make your way north through Sylvestra, it gets incredibly quiet, and as you moved, further and further north past Breaker, you realize you've never truly have gone this direction before. It's quite new and quite different, but as you get north more and more and more, the greens and saturations of the grass and the trees in the forest decay very quickly into these very unsaturated, grayer, duller tones. As you look off farther ahead, it wasn't as clear when you were still within the region of Breaker, but as you get closer, you notice that there are these large rolling fog clouds and just this very thicker, darker presence just out in the distance. As you guys get towards the edge of Breaker, you find yourself at the foot of Sylvestra. and see this large fog and mist that moves back and forth slowly throughout. Anything you guys would like to do before entering?
Are the horses gonna be good?
Well, I mean,
Not
the air's
really to
probably
do anything.
the air's gonna be rough on them,
Only one way to
so
find out.
they'll tough it out for as long as we need them to. I'm sure.
Look, if worse comes to worse, Clyde can summon a horse, and I can summon a small dragon to, get us across Deadlands.
Should work fine.
I go
I hope you
gently.
guys are okay. Is there like a tarp that can they enclose themselves inside the actual cabin of the tarpy?
I mean, there's probably a way that you can close a tarp and have some privacy if you want.
I was wondering if it'd grant protection against the elements, but
Maybe like weather, but
Baldrus is gonna pet the horses goodbye, just in case.
okay. So, you guys make some small adjustments to the carriage and some soft whispers to the horses as you make your way out of Breaker into the region of Sylvestra. It takes a little bit, but some of you, specifically Nasira, Balasar, and Betya, you all begin coughing slowly and more over time. And even the horses, you just hear them neighing and having this harsher breath as the air itself is just thicker and more harsh. So for those of who did not accept a Chalk's gift, which lasts 24 hours, which minus times that you guys have spent doing some other things, anyone who has not accepted the gift are under gritty realism rules. Short rest take 8 hours, and long rest take a week. The literal land of Sylvestra is that rugged that literally your ability to recover is drastically increased.
Oh. As a
you guys doing all right back
as
there?
a warlock, this
When he
frightens
cracks
me.
his neck.
This frightens me immensely.
All right. So, Clyde, even through the thick fog and mist, you do know naturally where to go, even though there's no like landmarks that you recognize or anything. You just instinctually know where this village is going to be.
Well, those horses don't sound good at all, but I should be able to take us there in the fastest way possible. Giddy up!
There's supposed to be people living out here.
Right, people.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But they ain't coming out because of how terrible this place is.
How do they even
Is there any
live?
native wildlife? Or what
Maybe.
Fauna, flora, and fauna.
Make Baldrus make a nature check. Wanye make a survival check.
Nature.
Oh.
easy?
So we'll do reverse. Baldrus, you looking at nature, similar to what you had read in the books, true to its word, the terrain changes a bit. There's long sections of long plain or field, and then at points there's some hills or trees or rocks that don't appear until they're pretty much within 30 feet of you. Your night vision isn't able, or your dark vision or night vision isn't able to pierce through the fog or mist at all. So for the first time in maybe a while, your vision has been limited. But we're looking at the nature and everything. Yeah, everything here is just dead. Or there is some foliage that is alive, but it is very, very limited. Like maybe a couple bushes or a tree once in a while, but everything else is just withered or decayed. Wanye, you're just really kind of enamored that you're out of Breaker and somewhere different. You're just sort of sucking up everything in. It's just there's so much everything all at once, it just sort of blurs. So you kind of forget what you were thinking about a minute ago, but yeah.
You said something about horses, Clyde? Never mind. Imagine the power of being able to do this, Clyde. One dragon. Wow. Pretty cool, huh?
It is.
Clyde.
It is. By just staring ahead forward.
Well, I'm going to keep an eye out for
career as Jack, or any signs of draconic, similar to how he saw lightning bolts when he reached the one dragon's lair. He's gonna look for any signs of creeping decay or black dragon.
Gotcha. So as you guys keep an eye out of sorts, let me just ask first, is there anything else that you guys would like to do before venturing any further than you already have?
Betya is gonna huddle up next to Nasira while they're walking and try to offer a little bit of support, and at the same time say, "You don't look so great, but you are very important to us. I give you a blessing," and then give her advantage on initiative for her next combat roll.
Okay.
Clyde, will cast See Invisibility on himself, just in case. Who knows what could come up? For at least an hour, he will have that on him.
Nasira does give I think, a small nod for that.
I know we're on a carriage, but using alchemist supplies, brewer supplies, and herbalism kit, I think I can make some type of salve to help the people in the back who are suffering from the conditions.
That's a great question. As far as what you know with this, and also going by what Achak had stated, there's probably, you can try. I'll say that you can try, but the chances of success are probably astronomically low.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you want, you can try to roll, I think, a medicine check on this.
All right, nat 20, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah, you go around and you try to gather some, you leave the cart temporarily to gather some foliage or something, whatever you can find herbal. Part of the difficulty is that there's just nothing around to really to use here. But for what you can find, for what you could make, you're looking at this thing going, I don't need to even administer this to know it's probably not even going to work.
Anya will leave 4 doses of antidepressants inside the cabin and take his post.
I forgot about that.
I genuinely have those in my inventory.
Yes. So many antidepressants. Okay. So you guys, anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
All right.
I'm good.
Okay. With that being said, I need to make some rolls real quick.
Uh-oh. Your cart breaks down. You die of... Would they die of? Dysentery.
It was
That
dysentery. Yep.
the Oregon Trail.
You find 10,000 pounds of buffalo meat, you can only carry 10.
Oh no! Don't do me like that. No.
Kind of fun. One shot.
No.
They made a card game and it's miserable.
I own the card
Miserable in a
game.
good way?
They
It's
did
painful.
it right. They did it right.
They did it right. It's just so miserable. You bring it out to hurt you.
You're good. Is that super loud? I'm sorry.
You're good. The Carmen San Diego one is much less painful.
Huh.
Okay.
Legend
So
of Temple one was confusing. Sorry.
it's all good. Let me roll some dice real quick.
Just did.
I need to roll some. This one I'm gonna do in chat.
Oh my
These
goodness.
ones must be important.
Oh, that's they
That's
look,
not a D20, guys.
They look pretty important.
Okay.
That's not a D20.
That
So
was,
at some point,
oof.
you guys are riding and just moving through with the horses and looking at foliage or other things, and you just hear this very metallic, warping, very kind of not high shrieking, but just very high pitched noise, and it just, you see this red glare shoot out somewhere from the mist, and immediately all 4 horses fall over dead.
Oh my god. One, he's like jutted forward.
Did we have insurance on those?
I don't think we did. Well, can I try to perceive where that red beam came from? Or red light?
Yes.
Yeah.
You may make a perception check.
Alrighty.
Would that look like anything I've ever seen?
No, you have not seen this before.
They fell over dead. But are there any lasting injuries on them?
No.
Can I guess
as if
if
the
this
life was just ripped out of them immediately.
I shout from in the wagon, "Hey Clyde, why did we stop?"
Horse is dead.
What?
Forest
One, he was
haunted.
gonna say technical difficult.
I look at the how?
So you, Clyde, you start looking around and just very quickly just trying to get a gaze on whatever the heck did this. You do not see anything, but you do hear what sounds like the noise of a dying calf or cow, just... And it just sort of echoes and breaks kind of from your right, but then to your left. It's this very horrible, just low moaning noise.
Alright, Taylors, we got a problem. Something's stalking us. We either push forward and keep moving with it following, or we take care of it right here, right now.
Is
So we
it?
take care of it.
Is
Sure,
it-
it up.
Do you see it?
I hear it,
No.
but it keeps shifting places.
Maybe he just wants to eat the horses. He just wants to leave us alone.
The horses are
One is
gone.
gonna start
right?
untying
The horses are
horses.
dead for sure, right?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
One, you kicks it. Yep, they're dead.
Can we try to like drag one off? Are we on a road or like a trail or something right now, or are we just?
A trail if,
That's a great-
if the caravan could fit through it.
That's a great question. This is where you guys find yourself.
Oh my.
Ah! We gotta abandon the cart now. Oh, that is not what my health should be at. Jesus Christ. There we go.
The fog and mist is quite heavy here. Now, I needed to ask, I set you all for 30 for general perception. Does anyone have greater than 30 natural perception? Not dark vision or anything like that?
No, not from what I gather.
No.
I have 16.
It's like, unless it's magical darkness, but not fog, so no.
Yeah, like 30 feet specifically.
No, yeah, no.
A vision or?
Yeah, of general vision. Okay.
I mean, I just, as a racial trait, it's 60 feet of dark vision. That's it.
Okay. So then just, unless there's something else, just 30 feet for all of you.
Oh, are you talking like obscurity reasons?
Yes, for things like obscurity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have never seen anything that specifies otherwise from that kind of stuff, so I would just say 30.
I have, but no, I don't think I have it.
Okay.
Unless you guys want me to use True Sight. Would True Sight clear, like, give me clear vision in foggy areas?
That's a great question. Let me take a look at that real quick. Or true seeing.
Yes, True Seeing.
Let's see. Gives you to see things as they actually are for the duration. It has true sight, which true sight specifically see in normal and magical darkness.
Mm-hmm.
See invisible creatures and objects. Automatically detect illusions and succeed on saving throws and perceive the original form. Furthermore, that we can see in the ethereal plane. Nothing about fog or mist.
Fair enough. I wouldn't
So
even be
you
able to
can
do it.
truly, you could truly see the mist or fog.
Yeah.
But you can't see what's hiding within it.
Fair enough. Plus, I need to take a long rest to get it back, so, yep. Feeling normal for once in my life.
Mhm. You do hear more of these moans just coming out from ahead of you, but you're not sure what it is.
Oh, you guys want me to tell you if something's out there?
Well, if you
Yeah.
see something,
Yeah.
they might
of
already
course.
be seeing you. And I suspect they may be able to get into our heads. So let me try scouting out just a bit. I want to move forward readying Eldritch Blast in case I see something move.
Okay. Who's there?
Well, I hear that out louder in my head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Clyde the only one that hears that?
You all hear that.
Okay.
Just passers-by. Nothing more.
Well, we were passers-by.
We would have gone much faster if you hadn't killed our horses now.
I would like to use Divine Sense.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so then I'll know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Not
Within-
behind total cover.
Not behind total cover. Gotcha. So from 60 feet. Okay. So yes, you do. Not behind total cover. Yep. So you do detect. And it tells you how many creatures as well.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can see since anything affected by a hollow spell or location of any celestial fiend, undead. I think I just know. Say just yeah. I guess yeah.
If you can sense the presence of, quote, any being, I feel like you would be able to know if there were multiple, no?
Register-
Yeah, any fiend or undead or celestial.
Ooh,
You can
I
detect
like
multiple.
that.
I
Oh.
yeah.
That would make sense.
Okay, so you know the type and you know the location, but not
Celestial fiend or undead.
celestial fiend or undead. Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. So yes, you do detect from this
And
distance.
I can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with Hollow spell. Don't know what that is, but okay.
Yeah. As far as desecration, that's everything around you.
Fantastic.
But as far as undead, from pretty much almost exactly where you're standing, from this direction northwest of you, you detect one undead just at the end of your vision. And to the northeast of you, you detect one undead, maybe just over half of your distance away, maybe 40-ish feet.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my weapons and just be ready. There's something over there, and I indicate where you were saying
Mm-hmm.
it was direction wise.
Yeah. So
An
Clyde,
undead,
yep.
some kind of undead that way.
Yep, there's one over this way, and then Clyde, it would also be one
Mhm.
over this way from where you're
Undead.
standing.
The hell do
Yeah,
y'all
one of
want?
those.
He says out to the forest.
Clyde.
Oh, you heard him. Go to them.
Getting real tired of people knowing me before I
He's
even
right
meet
there.
them.
You just hear this breathing and like just decayed mooing.
You try to do the same thing you did to our horses, you are definitely getting pounded to oblivion. Just letting you know now.
Just right there, you do see what appears to be the hoof of something. This large cow-like creature. It's with this orange skin, and it isn't until you get to this distance, you, especially Balasar with also Divine Sense, this horrid, disgusting odor of sorts. It's not even just death and decay, it's like rotten food with dead corpses and maybe like fungal swampish bog. It's literally every horrible stench just rolled into one.
It ain't a good sign when I can smell you before I see you.
you just hear this long, long breathing before.
To be honest, I could fall asleep to that.
How's your fortress doing? Did you like what I did to it when I showed up?
We're still fixing things.
Should I come back?
You want to help repair?
In my own way, perhaps.
So what do you want?
I think we both know what that is.
Do I see anything? I don't see a creature.
You just see, it's right over here, but you just see like the tiniest, it's the actual like block of the
Oh.
JPEG, but you see just the tiniest like cow-like hoof and this very matted orange fur. It seems like a large cow-like creature. You can't tell exactly what it is yet. While you guys are stepping out, what is everyone in the back doing right now?
Trembling.
Do I hear them talking to all of us, right? Or is it just Clyde?
You all would hear this.
Okay. Wanya's gonna be trying to get himself onto a higher position on these rocks, I suppose.
Well,
I first would like to hide and try and sneak my way down the side of this. I'm guessing these rocks.
Okay, as you get over the rocks, there we go. So you can make a stealth check first if you'd like. Okay.
I think as soon as it got
Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so you can take one step forward. In this area, you can go one more step up, and you do notice another similar creature just right there. Another large cow-like creature, and it seems to be facing this direction right now.
Am I able to move one step to the right? Am I right?
Yes, you may.
I want to see if it reacts to my move.
As you do that, as you get just a little bit closer, it takes a couple steps back and retreats back into the fog. As well as this other one over here steps back a little bit.
So good to see.
we
I'll
ain't
go
got
back
much
to where I
time, you
was.
know. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever new host you're using, I'm afraid we're gonna have to break that toy of yours today.
I have all the time I've ever wanted.
He's unemployed.
Speaking of toys, it's been fun playing with all of you for this time. You honestly really think you have a chance against me? It's only because I allowed it up to this point.
Oh, really?
I don't buy it.
Do tell me then, where do you believe my wand is?
I can't get us that easy.
Because you don't know where it is. You're so confident in yourselves, and yet you don't know how to even begin to stop me.
We know something better than where it is. We know where it will be. It'll be placed at our feet by you, begging for mercy.
We'll see. Chances are, I think, you all deliver to me in the end. And not because you want to, because you're so pathetically imbecilic.
Now we're not.
Again, we'll see.
I still have a sense of where he is.
You do, I don't know, how long does that actually
It's one
last?
round, so it's just a slight, it's a ping.
It's a ping. So yeah, you do know it For as long as they didn't move too far, you know it's still to the west of you and to the east of you.
And as I get closer, do I see anything?
From this distance at the current moment, no, it's not on the map.
May I identify this symbol on this stone over here?
You may make a religion check.
Wanya's gonna slowly move up as well because he can't see much.
How far can I move forwards, DM?
Religion check. Your standard movement. There's nothing impeding you right now as far as vision, outside of vision. And then there we go. And then as far as the religious symbol, Clyde, you of course have this sort of course feeling go over you as you see a very clear symbol of the Red King right on it.
Gonna just sidestep that.
Wanya chucks a firebolt at it.
Alrighty. And as you do that, coming out from the side of it, you see these two creatures of sorts. They are humanoid with this very dead-like skin, with these large cloaks, the cloak hoods masking their faces that come out from the side. But for what little bit you see these very long, elongated jaws with these large oval-like mouths.
He didn't like that, did he?
Friends of yours,
Wanya
Orcus?
fires another.
Who am I kidding? You ain't got friends.
In unison, you hear both of them say, "You're right, I'd have no friends. A whole cosmos of enemies that quiver before me."
Yeah, frustration. You're goddamn annoying.
Except us.
And one of the creatures just strolls right up to Clyde, very, very nonchalantly, as this one slowly starts walking out towards Balasar and Baldrus's direction. "And what do you hope to find out here, I wonder? Or are you just aimlessly tossing it to the wind, like you always have?"
We run an odd jobs business on the side.
Delightful. Well, you can keep doing that while I focus on what truly matters.
Is this thing still walking towards us?
Very slowly, but yes.
I would
I
like to.
want to. Oh,
Oh,
go ahead. Sorry, man.
I was going to cast, just to see how sort of reactive and functional it is, cast a campfire under it.
Under the creature?
Yeah, a bonfire, I mean.
Okay.
And-
There.
Just as he does that, I would also like to just throw a dagger like right at its feet, just to kind of stop it in place.
Okay. So, as far as that goes, yeah, so you chuck a dagger right in front. Bonfire goes out. It does make the dexterity saving throw.
For an 18, I think.
Which it does fail. But you do notice that as the fire engulfs it, it does just take one more step forward over here to the side. And it does take damage, in fact, but not as much as you think it might. I'll give you this last warning. Turn around. Save your own skins. Or I'll make this as quick as possible.
Well, it seems oddly merciful of you. Oh,
Shame,
See yourself.
shame you killed all the horses to get us back, huh? At this point, we've no choice but to keep walking forward. We've invested so much time.
Very well. And in that moment, the Bodaks in front of you lift off their face mask, and outside of the bushes to the right, you see another Bodak with a Catoplias,
Oh, ooh.
as
What the
well
fuck is
as
that?
another Bodak with a Catoplias emerge from the side.
Yeah, those guys
Google
suck.
scariest thing.
as well as another Bodak that has appeared from the bushes. Okay. So we're gonna have to focus on their death gazes real quick.
Okay.
Their death, what?
It's like, what? So thankfully, everyone in the back, namely Nasira and Betya, probably going to be out of range, just barely. I need Clyde, Wanye, Baldrus, and Balasar to all make Constitution saving throws.
All right.
Alright, boys, please don't fail this.
Good luck.
You say my first rodeo.
That might be low.
Alrighty. Let me see.
Can I see like what the effect, like what sort of effects are going on right now?
Yeah, at this point, when the masker removes, you see the faces, and you see these completely hollowed mouths and eyes as they just stretch, almost kind of like a gray Martian, just these very wide eye and mouth expressions. And you feel your vision locked into it, and just, you feel this underlying psionic energy pierce into your soul. It's not something physical or damaged, like it's something completely otherworldly. Let me read this real quick. Okay, you guys got very lucky. There we go. Everyone passed except Balasar.
Well, I was gonna ask if I could do something as a reaction.
This is technically a surprise round, but what are you trying to accomplish?
Well, I have the Flash of Genius thing that, as a reaction, lets me add a +5 to a creature's saving throw if they are within 30 feet of me.
I don't know if can reactions apply in a surprise round? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Let me see.
Probably not, because you're surprised.
Well,
Well,
mechanic
It logically makes sense.
you have to
Oh, she
your perception has to beat their whatever they're using, whether it's stealth or something like that. And
So,
go ahead.
oh, sorry. No, you can go. I'm sorry. I'm fumbling.
It's basically whether or not they are able to stealth around you and attack you from that sort of a distance. And if you roll lower than them, then you can't take any reactions or anything. So we would actually have to do the mechanic portion of the quote unquote surprise. To see who's absolutely out of it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry. In this case, would and there we go. You can't be surprised while you are conscious. Okay. And is that for Clyde specifically?
Clyde and Balasar, I believe we both have the alert feat.
Okay. Well, then that just cuts out all the fat right there. So I will say this in this case. So in that case, there we go. This one will actually just be an attack regardless. So. In that case, Balasar saves no matter what, so you don't even need to use Flash of Genius.
Okay. That's great.
Okay. So then in this case, actually, no one takes any damage. There we go. But I will say this. Now I can provide this option. As long as you are staring at the Bodaks, or having your eyes like within available sight of them, they can continue doing this towards you guys.
Okay.
So... part of the way that you avoid taking damage from them is not staring at them. If you do so, you are technically considered blinded, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls against the creature. There we go. So, with that, without any further ado, let me pull up, there we go, initiative order. We're going to roll initiative.
Nasira has advantage.
We're fighting that
Thank you for
monster.
advancing.
You're welcome. Finally remember to use it.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Mine was 15, but I rolled accidentally.
Nice.
Dang. Alright, all of our damage dealers are going first, so you guys just kill everything in one round.
Well, I'm gonna test to see if these things have intelligence, otherwise my turns might be wasted.
This is
Quick,
gonna be
ask
bad.
them a math question.
Kind of cool. There's creatures here we don't even see yet.
Yeah, that's really
I do
good.
like that,
Like, I
yeah.
don't see the western half of the creatures over here.
Mhm.
I don't even
But they-
see Clyde.
Oh yeah, I'm surrounded. I'm in danger.
I was gonna say, I don't see any of the creatures. Do I know that you guys are being attacked?
You see me.
You see Orcus like shit posting against us, so probably.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
and
I
you-
see you, but you're not being attacked.
and you'd start hearing noise like start going out, so it's like, yep, that's an attack, all right. All right, and then between Balasar and Betya, who has the higher dex?
I will cede. They go first.
Okay.
I have a +3.
Alrighty. So then top of the round, Nasira.
Am I on rough terrain?
This is not, I'll say no for rough terrain on this.
Okay. So I'm gonna start by moving here just to try and get more vision.
Hold on a second. Okay, are you going to blind yourself, or are you going to not blind yourself?
As once again, I didn't see the whole vision thing. I'm not gonna know about it. I'm not gonna blind myself.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Unless, someone in the party gets shouted something. Okay.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
Alright, you pass. And you have the choice anytime to cover your eyes. Otherwise, they can keep doing this to you.
What kind of action does that take?
For the creature?
To close our eyes, mechanically.
This is considered a free action, actually.
So, could it be at any point in our turn?
At any point in your turn, yes, you can close your eyes or cover your eyes.
Okay.
I am going to, just because otherwise I won't make it to anybody, use feline agility for this turn.
Okay.
I'll just go for this one over here. Is if I get to, go to here, can I reach this one?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for that one. I will rage. R.
Okay, so rage. You are angry.
And I will proceed to attack.
You're really low right now.
Am I low? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
probably
you're
just
good.
not facing the microphone. Here we go, I'll attack. 1, 2, and a 3.
And what are you attacking? Are you attacking the Bodak or the Catapleus?
Oh! Those are two different creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're both in range of me?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And by getting in range, actually, you can avert your eyes if you wish, but technically you also trigger the other two Bodaks. So you can either make 2 more Constitution saving throws, or you can avert your eyes and roll at disadvantage.
Guess I'll take 2 more Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Feature. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna use Domino. Blah, 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 blah. English.
Okay. Oh! Okay.
No.
Oh my god! The gods are not on our sides.
You rolled 2 27s and 2 9s. Okay, so Funny enough, it's the one that's on the back of the Catapleus, but you look at the other one like, what the heck's that? And you see this one. And in that brief moment that the eyes open up at you, you see the face of Orcus, as if it temporarily replaces the head, and he just stares at you. And he just, he has this, like, wild-eyed look at you saying, "Time's up." You feel this ring that goes through your body as you take 14 psychic damage. And then the 3 attacks that you made, was that on the Catapleus or the Bodak?
I'll do it on the little guy riding on top.
Okay, the Bodak. So, I kind of put them all as one, so pretty much the Catapleus' hitbox is the Bodak's hitbox in this place. So 24, 24, and 27, all 3 of those would hit.
Alright, it's 10. That is 15. Another 16, so that's 35.
35 damage, okay. So you quickly get to this creature and just start trying to hammer into it, and literally punching the face of Orcus, which as you punch it in the face, it reverts back to that of the Bodak. Which just starts just this long, hollowed yell.
Then ooh, hold on. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what this is because well, the tattoo on your skin, your honor, measure overcoming resistance. Oh yeah, cool. So I do get an extra 1d20 for each one of my attacks. Second one and the so that's an extra 34 damage.
Wait a second, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
No, that might not be wrong.
Yeah, that
might not be
sounds
right.
kind of...
Yeah.
And then I get 100 damage for free. Yeah.
No, because so here's
I'm not that generous, Brandon.
I didn't
here's
make
the,
that.
here's the annoying, confusing part because you look, it says 2 different things in 2 different areas. On D20, it's like you gain a +1, and then it has a dice, like the dice symbol there, bonus to attack and damage rolls with unarmed strike. So I thought that was like, oh, I click on that, it's rolling a D20, maybe that's an extra one to a D20. And in roll 20, it just says you get a +1 bonus to attack, and so I'm going to say it's not 1 D20, it's just +1 attack. So they get 3 extra damage, not 34.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, so just 3 extra damage.
Yes.
And I have the book here, so I'll double check as well, just so we're all on the same page. But is that your turn, Basira?
No. Yes, because my bonus action this time was to raid.
Alright, fantastic. So then next in the line, which I should have asked between Nasira and Clyde, but I'm assuming the Tabaxi is faster. Clyde,
Yeah, I only
you're
have a
up.
+3.
Okay.
I've got a +5.
After withstanding the initial psychic intrusion, Clyde smiles, laughs. Orcus, you think I would have gotten this far, begging to stare at the abyss, and now that it stares back, that I would blink? He will take the Thanatos drink, giving himself 32 charisma.
Okay.
And 6 to everything else.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
So -2 to everything else, but...
Yep. I'm applying that on D&D Beyond right now. And then
There we go.
I'm going to cast Synaptic Static in this point, 20 feet out from this square. These creatures must make an intelligence saving throw, unless they have an intelligence score of 2 or lower.
Okay. No, they're not that dumb. Okay, and you are trying to avert your gaze from the Bodax, correct?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well then I need you to make there we go. In that case, I need you to make 3 Constitution saving throws first.
You got it. 11.
That fails. Continue.
11.
Fails. Continue.
18.
11, 11, 11. Okay, so before you even cast the spell, you see, as you're berating at Orcus, you see all through their heads appear like Orcus saying, "What about your power again?" And you just feel these 2 waves just hit entirely into you. You are going to take...
It's like you forget what you loaned me.
23 psychic damage.
They take half of that.
They take half of it?
Whoever gave me 8 psychic damage takes half of that.
Alright, it would
Because
be the one...
because I have that, and they'll take what I take.
Okay, so they take half of it. There we go.
Yep.
So, okay, so then they both would take 11, and it would be the one next to you and the one north of you.
Got it.
Alright, and so they need to roll intelligence checks.
Yes.
Alright, cool. The one failed.
I think D&D Beyond thinks I'm dead because I lowered my skills. I don't know. I can't look at my health. I don't know what happened.
And the saving throw is 26?
Oh yeah, actually. The DC, yes, 26.
Okay, so, there we go. There we go. So, okay, so all 3 of them failed, but Orcus is going to burn 3 legendary resistances and make sure they pass.
This is a hate crime.
That's all right.
Orcus is just in his gamer chair like, haha, you fool!
So they'll take half of 33, so 16, since they passed, and they do not become under the effect of whatever the fuck Synaptic Static does to you. So you're welcome,
Okay.
Tim. Good job.
There we go, and that was extra that. Okay, so I want to keep saying Bojack, like Bojack Horseman. The Bodak on top of the Catapleus over here is looking insanely rough, and you just see part of its face losing form and cohesion, and almost like pudding or clay is just like falling apart before your very eyes.
Let's see. Do I want to move? If I move into range of other of these creatures, I have to make more con saves, correct?
Correct. Which technically, I'll say the one just to the left of you is staring at Balasar Baldrus Wanye.
Got it.
So I'll say that you can't see its.
So, unblinking, I just mad dog this guy walking around him. And that'll end my turn with that.
All right, Balasar, you're up then.
I'm running into this guy. I'm gonna fuck him up.
All right. In that case, 2 of them can see you. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws, unless you're blinding yourself.
Nope. I'm looking right at their faces.
All right.
All right, it's not 1. And that's it's 22. So I'm dying.
All right. So only one of them will affect you. So in this case, you are going to take, first and foremost, 22 psychic damage.
Okay. Ow.
You also have your Garistra, which you can save or drink, but it gives the first 3 attacks that hit crit damage automatically.
I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
I feel like I can use it for something better. I'm gonna take my first swing with my long sword at this guy. That's a crit.
Easy. Okay.
Let me go ahead and roll damage for that. That's 13 slashing damage on him.
13 slashing, okay.
And coming around with the Warhammer. For 2-weapon fine, that's a 16 to hit.
16 hits, yes. 13 misses, though.
Gotcha. So it's 10 damage.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I thought that was... Yeah, gotcha. Sorry, I read the 13 as another hit, but yes.
Alright, and then come back around, slash with this long sword, and so many strikes. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's gonna be for 11 damage.
Nice.
And then one more swing with the Warhammer. I'm just like almost aiming for his face too. That's a 15 to hit.
Was this an extra attack by chance, or?
It's all been extra attack, and then one of them's a 2-weapon fighting.
Gotcha. Okay, 15 just barely hits.
Gotcha. And then that's gonna end this with 7 damage.
Alrighty. Still standing, you tear into this thing. Still
But his
high
face is lumpier.
Even lumpier, yes. It's practically like just an inch or two above, like over the ground now. It just it's this weird thing of it goes back and forth between this very crisp Orcus voice and then its actual natural speaking voice.
I look at him and shut up. Shut up. And
That's your turn?
that's it.
Alright. Betya, you were up.
Alright, Dylan's not sure whether or not Betya would get Clyde's kind of coded message, so I'm just gonna see what a wisdom roll says. Yeah, probably. Okay, in that regard, she's gonna keep her head down and, like, only stare directly at the ground until she knows better what area is surrounding her, because she doesn't want to run into any of her companions.
Gotcha.
Gonna move 5. Hello, 5. Hello, 5. Oops. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she can sense a couple of things that are in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And, as a favor to me, will you take my sight down to 10, please? Because I'm gonna go blind fighting style.
Okay.
Nice.
No individuals that are around me. I see Balasar's foot, just barely. In this, I am going to pull out my staff, start spinning it with my mask on, shimmering in the moonlight that is, not apparent because magic and stuff. And I'm going to give a bardic inspiration point to Wanye and the help action to Balasar.
All right. Fantastic as always.
And that's me.
That is you. Alright. Next up are going to be the Catapleus, which are going to... This one is just going to... You hear this, like, whip noise as it starts moving out, and it's just going to barrel check right next to you guys. And this one is just going to stay with Nasira, but it's actually going to wrap just a little bit lower. So that doesn't happen. Because I'm also counting the Bodak on the back as part of these Catapleuses, the Bodak on the back of it is going to activate his Aura of Annihilation. There we go. And so any creature that ends within 5 feet of the Catapleus is dealt 5 necrotic damage. Except Baldrus, because he's undead.
It's finally paying off.
Okay, so first and foremost, okay, the Bodak on the back, we're going to do the one on the left first. It's going to use, let's see, it's going to use its Withering Gaze, and it's going to use it on Balasar.
Try.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's a 16.
You pass, so you're only going to take half the damage. You are going to take approximately 8 necrotic damage as you feel as you just feel this necrotic energy just biting at the back of your head. Literally, its stare eating into your flesh.
A nibble.
And I'll do that for the other Bodak on the other Catapleus. So Nasira, please make also a Constitution saving throw. Easy. So you are only going to take 11 necrotic damage for this. Alright, next is going to be the Catapleuses themselves. The Catapleus in this case, I'm going to target Betya for this.
Yay!
I bet ya.
Bring it again.
Let me actually ask real quick. Betya, how good is your health right now? How are you looking?
Fine. Absolutely fine.
Great. Constitution saving throw, please.
He does a banshee scream. Oh no!
I'm gonna burn my legendary resistance.
Oh god.
What a save! Okay, so you're only gonna take half. Ooh, this could go really bad. You're only gonna take half damage in this case. Let me just roll all of it. Actually, I'll just half it naturally. So you're only gonna take half of this. So 21 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
burns into my temporary HP. Thank you, Hero Speed.
There you go.
Whoever
And then
thought I was a genius.
the other Catapleus over here, it's gonna stare at Wanye. Constitution saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Because it sees you.
You have Arctic
Alright.
Inspiration.
I think I'm good.
You fail.
I'll use Bardic Inspiration. Plus... Oh my fuck. 15.
You still fail.
But,
But
you
thankfully,
Alright.
get
you don't.
5
But thankfully, you don't completely fail because there is a harsher fail condition.
Oh shit!
So you are going to take the full 31 necrotic damage. Alright. And now I need to roll if they get their death rays back. The one on the left does, the one on the right doesn't. Alright. Add this to their tracker just somewhere. I'll use a bomb. That's going to be their turn. So, Wanya, you are up. Are you averting your gaze or not?
Great question, Tim. The Catapleuses, does it look like they needed sight when they attacked me with that gaze thing, or whatever?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright,
Oh.
Wanye is... What's up?
No, you're good. Continue.
Alright. Well, Wanye is gonna do something crafty that may or may not keep you KSL. That's cool. Wanye is going to grab his fists and he's gonna hold it really, really strong, and he's gonna slowly release
A fart.
fog, you could say. Nope, almost a fart, but it's a fog, and it's gonna be a fog cloud, you could say, at level 2. 40 feet. We'll say everywhere. So we'll say I can't see anything that's beyond here, but 40 feet
Gotcha.
this way. So it's obscured and everything is pretty much blinded within it.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. And then you said like what square again?
This is 40 feet.
Yeah, this is 40 feet diameter. Yes.
40 feet radius. So it'd be 80 feet.
Oh, because you cast it higher. Okay, gotcha. So then 80
Yeah.
feet. My apologies. Let me do that one more time. Hot damn.
No problem.
So 1, 2. So that's. Oh, and that's actually I made it even smaller. 2, 3, 4. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's double this.
I can't see most of it,
Yeah,
but
same.
based on the I see like the bottom
Oh, this is
half of
funny.
it.
My visions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll make it so I'm inside it, but
Okay, so it's this
I
big.
would've moved. Awesome.
So let me hold on. I have to. The circle's so big. I have to like. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, I know what to do, but pretty much this makes everyone blind. This literally makes everyone blind.
Really? Ah, okay.
And Wanya's gonna use a bonus action to cast Firewall. Oh, not Firewall. He's gonna cast Fire Breath. Just this direction.
Okay, gotcha. So, hold on. Let me reduce everyone's Let me reduce everyone's vision now to 5. Or 10. I'll do 10 in this case.
That's my blade fighting.
I'm excited.
There we go.
I still got this. Right.
He's
So
right
they
in front
can't
of us
see us and we
now.
can't see them. They can't use their stupid little death ray things.
All
on
they
us.
gotta do is swing.
Okay. And then
Breath weapon.
you're using your breath weapon attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, didn't you use that for the purple worm fight? Oh, but you short rest.
I get back in a short rest.
Okay, yeah, but you short rested, so yeah. You did do that while waiting for...
Yeah. I think
Hero
I did.
speed.
Yeah. So my apologies. It fails. Easily.
Awesome. I think it's 3d10, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fire. What the fuck? Oh. I need to roll that 3 times apparently. It's not rolling. 7. Alright. So, we
So,
got
15 by the look of it. Or
Yeah,
14. Alright. You got it.
awesome.
It is dead. Balasar, you are... As you chop in this thing, you see this... Now that your vision is limited, you see this large cone of fire shoot out from the right side of you, ending the rest of this Bodak's life.
Okay.
Gonna... Yeah, and Wanye, can I break concentration at any time, or does it have to be my turn?
At any time.
Okay, if someone says, get this fog out of here or something, I'll just break the concentration.
Okay, fair enough.
Immediately, what's this fuck doing?
Yeah. Fog Cloud is so, like, dual-edged, man.
Alrighty, is that your turn? Okay. Next up are the Bodaks.
Is the Bodak on the back of this thing? Is it sharing this turn order?
The ones on the Catapleuses are sharing their turn with the Catapleuses.
Okay, alright.
They're essentially riding them.
Gotcha.
Okay, so then next up are the other Bodaks that are out here. So at this point, there's this one which will absolutely face Clyde, and then from behind, running out from the fog. It's literally like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And you're not averting your gaze, but that's on your turn. There we go. Okay, so they are both going to thematically grab you, and they're both just going to try and wither engage you.
Okay.
I need you to make
Two withering gaze if they can't see him.
They're within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, so yeah,
I think everyone's blinded though, right? Oh, okay. So they're fine.
So death gaze and withering gaze are 2 separate things. But okay, so Clyde, I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
All right. 6.
That fails.
Whatever the hell that was. 16.
That passes. So you are going to take, on the first one that you failed, you are going to take 24 necrotic damage.
I have that to 12 thanks to living armor.
There you go. And then on the second one, you are going to take 14 necrotic damage.
Oh, have that to 7.
Add that to 7. So yeah, so you just have 2 Bodaks just grabbing at you, and then you just hear Orcus's whispers coming out of it saying like, "You are going to fail. You are not going to survive. I'm going to get my one, and you will grovel at my
Sound like a baby throwing a tantrum.
as before." And you just see them trying to take up time with you, but that's going to be their turn because there's no other outside Bodaks. Aldris, you're up.
Yes. Can I separate these two?
Separate how?
Like, if I flew up and tried to grapple the small, I don't.
If you're literally trying to rip it off its back, yeah.
Okay. I first will cast haste on myself.
Okay.
As you do. Once I find it, level 3 spells. Go somewhere. Okay, just so that I have it. And then I will use my hasted action, and I would like to go up and try to grapple this little creature. I don't know if I need to like move my token closer or.
Yeah, I'll put you on top. There you go. I thought the cataplesis were at the bottom, but there we go. Yeah, you can move on top of it, and then it's athletics versus its athletics or acrobatics, which is not that much. Yeah, you're probably gonna get it.
And I roll athletics.
Correct. Yes.
Oh. Well,
8.
I rolled
Well,
an
it rolled a 2 plus 3, so 5. So
8. Hey, I
you got
got it.
So yes, you have it grappled.
All right. Can you move with things when they are grappled?
Yes,
Okay,
at
grappled.
half speed.
Okay. My speed is 80. So I am gonna drag this thing off, and I'm gonna bring it right next to Balasar, and I'm gonna hold it here.
Okay. So do you leave the cataplesis' range?
Is would I?
Like, are
Would
you
I need-
flying up and out of it and then back down?
I am taking the shortest path to Balasar's attack range.
Gotcha. And are you on the ground or above?
I would have, I presume, flown up to pick it up and then went back onto the ground
Okay, so
after retrieving it.
I can put him there if you'd like, and then
Okay.
you can go there. That way,
Alright.
no attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah, something like that. I want to hold this thing and ready it for Balasar. So,
And then also, are you staring or no?
would it, how so?
Because if you're not blinding yourself to the Bodak, then you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is there a reason I would have had to look at it to grab it, right?
Right.
So I suppose I would have done yes.
Okay. So then, Constitution saving throw, please. You'll probably just pass it. But
Yeah.
just in case.
It's not like he cursed your roll or anything.
Ta-da!
18.
All right. So then you have him move down to the bottom. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. That's
Okay.
it.
Top of the round, Syrah. Oh wait. Actually, hold on. One last thing I forgot. Almost. Just barely. Very true. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, Orcus is going to use a legendary action.
Oh, God damn it. I'm like the teacher reminded you, or the kid reminds the sub about homework.
You forget it.
My favorite student.
So I had some fun and I made some stuff up on my own as well.
Oh,
Because
no.
Orcus in this campaign is not just a stat block, he's going to have a lot of modifications. This legendary action is called Eldritch Override.
What's it? What is it?
This is specific to Clyde, actually. Since Clyde has a connection somewhat to Orcus because of the Mind Flayers in Cthulhu, Orcus, this requires pretty much at the current time a lot of his legendary action points, he can mimic one of Clyde's spells 6th level or lower and use it. Orcus is the focus of concentration and does not burn one of Clyde's slots, but essentially he gets to copycat one of your spells.
Okay, I was like, if he can take a spell slot from me, dude, that's evil.
I thought about it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
You've got
Oh.
plenty, don't you?
All right. So he's gonna cast Banishment on Clyde.
Oh, shit.
What I gotta do?
Clyde,
I would like to counterspell that.
you can't see it.
You can't see it.
I can't see it. Okay. You're right. He's right. You're right.
There we go. So this is gonna be against Orcus's saving throw, but Clyde, charisma saving throw, please.
All right. Yes!
Quite good. Very good. Jesus Christ.
Wow, fucking A, man.
I will never blink when staring at the abyss.
So yeah, you see Orcus's this surprising power you didn't expect. You see the Bodak put its hand on your chest, which you also realize with this Bodak with its cloth worn away, you see the mark of the Red King all on the Bodak's chest. But you see this hand gets put against you as this purplish energy tries to banish you, but you very quickly react in time and prevent the banishment. But now you know this is a thing he can do.
This is great.
Alright, Nasira, you're up.
Yay. First, I guess I gotta roll Constitution, because I know you'll ask for that.
Oh, actually, I called it Eldritch Override, but I think the one I ended with was Eldritch Hijacking.
Yeah. That's my spell book.
So thank you for giving me spells, Glad.
Oh, no problem, dude. This is awesome.
Oh, microphone's not working again. God damn it. Is my mic working now?
I hear you, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I rolled Constitution, because I'm not looking away from this thing.
Alright, so then you're going to take some damage.
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio. You take 7 necrotic damage. Or psychic damage.
Seven damage, and then I will attack.
Alrighty. Probably. Yep, that's a 28. That hits.
28 hits for 10 damage.
Alright, Bodak is dead.
Alright, so the other 2 attacks will go after the other creature.
Kato, please. Kato, please. So 31, 28, both of those would hit.
Alright, so that'll be 15 and another 13. That's 28.
28 damage, okay. So
And
you
as my
start...
bonus action, I'll attack one more time.
Okay, you start punching this undead cow monstrosity to death.
And that is another 13 damage as well.
Fantastic. Alrighty. So yeah, you start punching into the Catapleus, which you just hear the undead cow noise just braying out from it. It smells horrible, and it seems like the Catapleus's have another effect to them, but because of Hero's Feast, you guys ignore it.
Woo. Thanks, Persephone.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Persephone.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Alright, not banish Clyde, you're up.
Alright, after I unpout my lips, let's do some bonus action Spirit Shroud. I'm just gonna paste this on VTT. Without looking away from the first of this creature, I'm gonna aim my what's it called? My Eldritch Blast back behind me at this guy.
Okay.
Because I'm already at disadvantage from attacking from this close range anyways. So I'm gonna attack 3 times at this guy up front of me with Eldritch Blast as an action.
Okay. Alright.
23,
23 hits.
29,
29 hits.
27.
27 hits.
Alright, he will take 4 force, 8 force, 10 force, so 22 force plus I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud with good old radiant damage.
Okay.
So let's do that 2 more times. 8. 21 radiant damage.
Alright. All to the one in the back, correct?
Yep.
Alright. Absolutely dead.
You're next. And I will move. I'm gonna continue circling around him. I'm gonna fucking walk the catwalk over here. Oh, hey, Wanya. That's my turn.
I'm
Alrighty.
just kind of startled.
All right. Legendary action.
Oh yeah.
Eldritch hijacking.
All right.
There we go. Now here's the interesting thing: is Orcus can see through all of the Bodax. Clyde, you feel your arm get ripped to the side, pointed without knowing, pointed at Baldrus. Baldrus, he's gonna try and cast banishment on you.
Ah.
Good luck, buddy.
Can't see. Wait, is this corner right here, Baldrus? Right here. Is that you, Baldrus? Please tell me that's you.
Oh, come on. The same trick twice? You're so boring. As my
Alright.
arm is extended towards Baldrus. Sorry, buddy.
Baldrus, charisma saving throw, please.
Alright.
Against his DC.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on. I may or may not do something with this, depending on what it. Oh, yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do something with that, bud.
I also just realized, Clyde, you had, you drank the, what did you roll again for your charisma saving throw?
I'm 18 plus 15. So 33.
So, and does that take into account the Thanatos drink that you had?
Yeah, that was why I had the plus 15.
Oh, right, because charisma. There we go. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking it's different. Okay, so Baldrus, you fail. So, unless you
Now,
have some...
is Clyde casting it? Can I? Does that mean I get a?
Orcus is casting it, but
Counterspell
he's... in this case, you don't see Baldrus. Or actually...
Can I counterspell myself?
So... so here's the interesting thing, is Orcus is casting it, but puppeteering Clyde, so in this case... Wanya can try counterspelling this. Because like the spell, it's very weird. Like it's coming out of Clyde, but going through the Bodax vision with Orcus as the source.
Yep. When you see a creature within 60 feet of you, cast a spell. All right, let's do it.
Save you,
Now,
Robbie.
question is, should I do it at 8th level like a Chad? Oh yeah, you bet I'm counterspelling at 8th level.
Okay.
This piece of shit.
All right. And it only goes if you're doing it and you just pump it up to 8th level. Yeah, it only goes to level 6, so it fails, or the banishment fails.
Bless you, Walker.
Good catch,
Wanye
Wanye.
is grabbing the air and he's like trying to prevent Clyde to do it, and I just slap Clyde in the back and he's good.
I don't even know that you just saved me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
I can imagine with communication, Clyde would yell out like, "Okay, well, I need to stop me, stop this."
Hey, you know that bullshit about how I prayed as a kid? Yeah, it's coming back to haunt me. Wanya, I need help.
Lovely save there, but yeah, that's how this is something new that we're gonna have to deal with.
Oh. I am a liability.
All right, Clyde, if that is your turn, Balasar, you are up.
I'll go back to fucking these guys up.
Fuck him up. Constitution saving throw if you are staring.
Just one or?
Just one.
Teacher, I never made con saving throws retroactively.
Okay, so then I would need you to make. Oh, I thought we did, and you took half of one and full.
That was last turn.
Okay, so then you make 2 as well.
Okay.
Balasar saves, so he's fine.
Alright, first, I'm gonna go after this little guy right next to Baldrus.
Oh yeah. I'm just like holding him right under the chin. just like,
Land him first with a long sword.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 hit, for the Catapleus or the creature next to you on the right.
This
okay,
little
so this
guy.
one.
Oh yeah, that hits easily. We'll do the gaze damage after this. but
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so first off, he's gonna get 10 slashing.
All right.
Swing at him again. How's he looking? Is he looking like finished?
This is the first carve he's gotten all day.
This is a different guy. Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
well, then
I pulled him
Warhammer
off the
his face. 19, but that's also I have improved critical, so that's technically a critical hit.
That's a critical hit.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, so that's going to be
That fucked up the worms really bad, by the way.
8, and then let me just throw in another die on top of that. That's going to be 13 damage.
Gotcha.
So I guess I'll just keep on going at him then, since he's the only one making the faces at me. Another one with the sword. That's a 14 to hit.
14 misses, actually.
Damn. Okay. Then Warhammer to the face. That's 23.
That hits for sure.
That's gonna be for 8 damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so you start carving in this thing. It's pudding. It's falling apart. It's still hanging on.
Alright. Well, that was all my stuff, so I will end my turn.
Gotcha.
Or he does. Was your first roll that 16?
Mine?
Yeah, because you had help action from me, so your first one would have been at advantage.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the 6 hit.
Well, it
Yeah.
could be a different.
Oh,
So if you just want to roll one more time just to see if you get another crit.
yeah. Roll in again?
This is the sword attack.
Moonsword.
24.
Okay, not a crit. Betya, before you go, let me roll some gaze damage real quick.
I'll be right back.
All right. Not gaze damage, gaze damage.
Not the male gaze.
There we go. So that on a failed save.
Yeah, 6 and 13.
If saving throw fails by that, unless it's immune. Okay, so Balasar passed, so he's fine. Clyde failed and then just barely passed, so you're only gonna get one of these gazes on you.
Okay.
How much? There we go. I just love how Bodax can just carve through, like just get free damage. 14
That is
damage to you.
halved to 7.
There you go.
And whoever did that damage takes 7 damage. We'll
that
say
would have
we could be like the northern one, which we already killed.
It was actually the northern one, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, Betya, you are up. Do you still wish to blind yourself or no?
I'm gonna maintain my blindness at this
Okay.
point in time. And because I'm close enough to Baldrus, I'm going to ask, will you be able to trust me?
I look at your shifty mask. Yeah.
Alright. So first thing that she's gonna do is she's gonna upcast a Dissonant Whispers on the Cataplepus that he's currently holding right now. That is a DC Wisdom save of 17, please.
And this is on the Catapleus?
Yes.
Okay. Natural one.
Alright. It's gonna take 23 psychic damage, and I'm going to let Baldrus know to let it go, because it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as us from possible, or me from possible.
The Catapleus?
Yes.
Okay, and would that not trigger attack of opportunity?
It would.
It would, but that would be up to the two to decide whether or not they want that fear to go away.
Let me see. Actually, hold on. Let me think. The target must make that failed on that and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away at its speed it allows for you to. Okay.
It doesn't.
Okay,
It
so-
doesn't. It doesn't give it frightened. It just means it forces its movement.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
I give Balasar a knowing smile and nod as I release it and wind my fist back.
Okay. So then at this point, so then if it uses reaction, it would move. So, and I guess like attack of, and this wouldn't be within that range of this. That's cleverly worded because at times if you get forced out of a monster zone,
Right.
like literally
No.
forced, it doesn't trigger. But it literally says movement.
Yep. It uses moves. I was.
Wait, can I hit it?
Yeah, you can hit it.
Yep. You both get one hit each.
To clarify,
Alright.
I was holding the smaller thing, so would I be able to hit the other one if I'm...
You could probably grapple with one hand and hit with the other.
Yes, you
so,
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So you both are getting one punch on the Catapleus as it runs
That's a
away.
crit.
Oh,
That's a crit.
beautiful.
Oh yeah.
8 plus...
Lovely move, bet ya.
Thank you. I have my day.
That's 13 bludgeoning to the Stuffaluffagus.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then Baldrus.
I rolled a 21 to hit.
That hits for sure.
For 13 thunder damage.
On the Snuffleupagus.
Yes.
13 damage, okay. Alrighty.
That resolves all our problems. This area is clear.
Sweet. And then my next thing is going to be stepping right in Velvet again and ask again, do you really trust me?
It's weird that you stepped behind me to say that. I relinquish myself to your plan, Betcha.
Then close your eyes. And I am going to use my bonus action as the help action for whatever attack he's going to do on the Bodak that's right in front of us. And I'm going to do like a full-on Ip Man thing where he's blind, but using my blind fighting, I'm going to like guide his actions to whatever he wants to do.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let that be my turn.
Alright. Next up are the Catapleuses, which I did roll for the one down here to see if it was smart enough to know how to get back. Just barely. It is not a dumb cow, but it's pretty silly. Okay, so I'm gonna do the one actually on Nasira first. It does not have its death ray, but it's gonna smack you with its tail.
Bring it on.
No! Cocked die.
Ah!
You cocked it.
Such a good roll. It was like a night. Oh, I rolled another 19. Okay, that is 26 to hit you, Nasira.
Yeah, no, that misses.
Oh,
I'm joking. That hits.
I know. Anyway, Constitution saving throw, please. Ooh, you got lucky. Okay, so the tail, which it's literally this large kind of malformed mace, smashes into your side for 24 bludgeoning damage. It almost knocks you out, but you continue standing. And then the Catapleus over here is going to trudge as you just hear it run through the fog. It's going to just stand right there. Get some breath. Who's it going to pick? I think it tried Baldrus already.
What did?
Which person did this one death gaze? Or death ray? I think Betya, right? Yeah, Betya. I'll just roll who he picks.
Oh boy.
Betya. It was a 1-2 for Balasar. It was a 3-4 for Baldrus, a 5-6 for Betya, and it rolled 6. Okay, it's going to that large psionic ringing you heard out earlier that killed the horses. Betya, you feel this laser-like ray shoot through you. Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, shit.
All of us?
No, just for Betya. Okay. How much health do you have?
Do you need an exact number?
Yes.
Oh no.
Dylan?
Dylan? He didn't have enough.
He's
Hold
so
up.
distraught. Oh my god, you killed Dylan, Tim.
No, give second. No. I'm double checking when I'm plenty of things. Okay.
Yeah.
is 77 a number?
That is a number.
Okay, that's the number I'm giving you.
Okay, so you fail the save.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You failed it by 5 or more,
Uh-huh.
which means you take the max 8d8 damage of 64 necrotic damage.
That's not,
You coming in?
that's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, what could have been bad is if you were reduced to 0 hit points, you would have died immediately.
See, okay. Well,
Now listen here, Buster Brown. I'm not liking this talk.
I can't make this up! I was like, what are the chances gonna roll? I bet ya. Oh, great. Bet ya. What are the chances they're gonna fail? Oh, great. They
very
failed.
high. It's a con saving me. Shit.
Dang. Okay. Well, that goes to Catapleus' turn.
I dare you to target me again. I dare you.
Wanya, you were up.
I assume, would Wanya hear her, like, scream?
No, she wouldn't scream.
Man. I would... Alright, here, you know what? Wanda's gonna be like... Wanda's gonna turn to Clyde and say, "Stay in range, and Orcus' dark magic can't touch us." He's gonna come over here.
I'm everywhere.
I don't see Betya.
Bodak, are you staring?
Yeah, I am staring for this one.
As you yell that, you see this Bodak with Orcus's face turn at you and say that. Constitution saving throw, please. Unless you want to avert your gaze. You pass.
Awesome. And with this, I'm gonna do a shocking grasp. Of course. Build zap and dash. 50.
15 barely hits.
Nice. I literally can't miss.
16 lightning damage.
Actually, you zap it. It's immune.
Ooh!
Ooh. See Wanya just close his eyes. Of course it is. And Wanya is going to... He doesn't see Betya. So he's gonna walk back and keep his eye on Clyde. And in his turn.
And can't take its reaction. So, I don't know if... That's what I wonder of, like, would this constitute that it could take its reaction because it's immune, but at the same time...
No.
Because, like, verbiage,
No,
it says
I don't-
on a hit.
It did hit.
It hit, it just didn't take damage.
Yeah.
Right. So, it froze a little bit. That's weird. That if we're going by wording, yeah. So, I'll allow it. It doesn't have reactions. It's interesting. But that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, next up is the Bodak. There we go. Which, at this point, he's not looking too good. Actually, I completely forgot about its Aura of Annihilation, so I'll retroact it for the previous turn as well. Well, actually, no, Baldrus just pulled them over here this turn. So everyone around the Bodak right now, other than Betya, because it's only 5 feet, or, oh wait, within 30 feet of the Bodak. Oh, it's even worse!
What?
Dang. Actually, yeah, we should have done a lot more retroactive. So what I'll do, being that there are only 2 turns, everyone needs to take 10 necrotic damage. Literally everyone.
Oh, okay, I have that by 5.
What's Betya's health again?
She would have been at 67. So still wouldn't have died outright.
I'm up.
Alright. So then I'm just gonna... I'll do another Death Gaze on... Baldrus is gonna save this. Almost didn't get saved by banishment. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it on Baldrus. Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution? Oh, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Just for the heck of it.
23.
Ooh, not that much. Yeah, you pass on this. So you're only going to take half the necrotic damage, so it's only going to be this much. Wounds. 8 necrotic damage.
Which I have resistance, so I... 4.
We chipped. We chipped.
Nice.
Bodak is going to end his turn. Baldris, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
Fetch.
oh wait,
What about this one? What about this one? Teacher?
Wait!
Teacher?
He grabs you. I'm not done yet! Clyde, Constitution save throw, please.
You got it.
Wait, what about me?
13.
Just barely passed.
But
You take 10 necrotic damage.
5.
There you go. Now Baldris' turn.
All right. So I have to close my eyes, but Betch is giving me the help action. So is that like a normal roll?
That's a normal roll.
I'm gonna punch this thing that I'm grabbing.
Okay. That hits.
Is it alive? 10 thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Yep, it's still hanging.
I punch it again.
Alright.
I have to do this one at disadvantage. Does the help action only work for the... I have a double attack. So does the help action work?
I believe it's only for one attack.
Okay, so...
specifically.
this is a disadvantage because my eyes are closed?
Yes.
16.
Still hits.
13 thunder damage.
13 thunder. Alright, barely hanging on.
Alright, I will use my hasted action. Die! Oh,
Miss.
Okay, well, alright.
So yeah, so the last one just sort of just punches into its pudding-like form now, as it just tries to hold itself upright.
Oh. I gotta do 2 con saving throws for keeping up Spirit Trap. Gotta roll above a 10. Fuck.
Nope. Thanatos.
Do I have con save for the 4 damage that I took for haste?
Yeah, you have to roll above a 10 minimum.
Well, I have a plus 10 to Constitution save.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. There you go. Which also, like, Clyde, like, your strength and speed and speech is just kind of dulled more than ever right now.
Yup. But I look very cool.
That's all that matters in the end.
It's just something about it, though.
Probably in the most casual way with the banishment spell, Wanye, when you saw Clyde, Clyde's like, Wanye, do the thing! You know the thing! Alright, Baldris, is that your turn?
Yes.
Top of the round, Nasira.
Nasira's going to punch.
Punch.
Let's see. So there's my first 3 attacks.
And the 14 barely hits, so yeah, all 3 hit.
Alright. 11 damage, and then down that's 26 damage, and that's 36 damage.
36 damage total.
Is it still alive?
Still alive!
One more attack as my bonus action. That's a crit.
There you go.
So we're at 36. We're now at 49. No, we're at 51. 58 damage.
58 damage. Yeah, you get it. It is down for the count as you just with this last fist, like, come on! Just crack into one of its forearms as it completely loses traction of itself and slams its head into the ground. It's done.
I will now slowly wander this direction.
Alrighty.
Oh, I see a glimpse of somebody.
Who are you, who are you glimpsing?
I like how it sounds like he's casually like strolling.
Yeah, I think it's Wanye.
Wanye nods to you. It's definitely Wanye.
Is that your turn?
I have one final question. Jim, did you see my message
No.
at the bottom of the map?
Can you see this, Tim? Yes, I can.
Okay, yes, my
I
turn.
just zoomed in.
That's funny.
Alrighty, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see real quick. I want to do this. Yeah, I want to do this. I want to have some fun. Legendary action. Eldritch hijacking. Clyde. I'll make you. You can. If it takes away a slot, you can of course put it back.
Okay.
Thunder wave on yourself at 6th
That's what I
level.
was thinking.
Oh, you motherfucker!
At 6th level?
6th level.
Then you, okay. I don't have 6th level spell slots, so you'll just add another d6 to this. That's all.
Oh well, that's no need.
well,
as Wanye, hold on, Wanye is going to counterspell that. That's his own.
Does I forget with counterspell? Does it, if it matches, do you still need to roll for it, or
If
is
it matches, it breaks
No.
it.
Okay. There you go.
Wanye senses thunder around Clyde and
Okay, so yeah, another like it's happening again moment.
Wanye, the thing.
you really need to get a hold of this, Clyde.
That's what we're going to the Shattered Coast for.
Wait, don't tell him.
Don't tell it, he's right here.
Now he knows.
Don't matter.
And actually, as you say that out loud, the Bodak looks at you and you hear Orcus' voice. Shattered Coast, you say?
We'll make it a party.
Interesting. Remember when I said you were imbecilic? Clyde, your turn.
Let's go. Well, yeah, my intelligence is 6 right now. Let's do
Let's just tell Orcus all of our plans!
3. Still staring at the lad, so do I need to take con saving throws?
Yes. Just from one, yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh! Okay. So you fail. And you failed by 5 or more, so your hit points hit 0.
Damn, just like that?
Just like that.
Oh, that's annoying.
Uh-oh.
You see, Wanya, you see Clyde wrap around. You don't hear anything.
Clyde?
0.
And then, Clyde, as you slowly start coming unconscious, you just see Orcus's head just grit, like having the most shit-eating grin staring at you.
Alright,
Wanya, you do not know what's happening.
that's my turn.
Alright. We'll do death saving throws by next turn.
Yep.
Belisar, you're up. Con saving throw first, please.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to messing up this little the goobly gop.
Constitution saving throw first, please.
All right, ignore that. Okay.
Well, I mean, we can keep it. It's pretty good.
17.
Let me see. You passed. You were fine.
All right. Longsword, crit.
No.
It's gonna be 16 slashing.
Okay, so... was that damage for the first hit, or is that the crit hit?
We'll see. This is the second hit.
Okay, well, if the second hit's the first hit, it's dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So if you want to carry that 17 to the Catapleus, I'll allow that to hit.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So this will be, then this is hit number 2. That is 6 slashing to the thing,
Okay.
and then 2 more hits with the Warhammer.
All right. With the Bodax still on the sword, you slap it in the Catapleus. 14.
14 hit.
Barely hits.
All right. That's gonna be for 13 bludgeoning,
All right.
and then last hit, 16,
That hits.
and that's gonna be for 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. It's almost there.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Bet yeah, you were up. Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say, and just like I got maybe like 15 or 20 minutes before I gotta head out.
I think we're almost at the end anyway. So
All right,
yeah.
for sure. Trying to help murk these guys as quick as possible.
All right. Bet ya.
I am going to. Oh, I've never equipped that before. That's fun. With my blind sight still up and activated, I am going to take one group of steps forward to the Catapleus, and I'm going to look at it through my closed eyes, ? And say, "Eat shit and die, trash," and then hit it with my quarterstaff.
Damn.
Or not.
you just get the most polite whack. Just hit it once on the leg.
You have been very bad.
And then I'm going to upcast another Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay. Eat shit and die. Throws glitter at his face. Oh, that's amazing. So 20.
yeah.
What's saving throw again? Wisdom.
It's a whiz saving throw, and it does burn extra hurt.
All right, so for wisdom, we got a 3.
Great. It takes 22 psychic damage.
Total of 84 hit points. The floor is yours, bet ya.
How does one show the physicality of this thing's eyes decidedly cross in such a way that you determine that it is in such a mental anguish. And with one of its despairing moves, which is distinctly more sounding like a school child listening to a lecture than either of its prior moves, it starts thrashing wildly, first almost at us, but then secondarily at itself until it starts ripping chunks out of its own flesh with its two giant tusks. And as it falls to the ground, it wreathes and wreathes as it... I think this is swampy-ish water, yes or no? Kind of?
Yeah, it's pretty like dead. It's pretty like dead grass, but yeah, there's some swamp nature like around these things.
And the whatever ichor its blood is colored starts seeping through the grass and reflects Betye's gleaming moon mask in its dark shimmering form.
Okay. So yeah, so you absolutely, in complete rage of this thing taking you to an inch of your life, you do it the favor in return. You just hit it once with your quarterstaff and then completely turn its face and emotions inward on itself as it just... You hear this crunch. You don't see anything crunch. But yeah, this thing is... The inside is way, way more disgusting than the outside, right?
Cool. And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to step away from the center of everything. And she is giving herself a second win.
Alright, and you can see, mostly. You actually step outside the fog, and everything north of you can't see, technically.
I have my eyes closed either way.
Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Okay, Catapleses are done. Wanya, you are up.
Clyde. Wanya is looking for Clyde because he needs to counterspell the spell, and after him just talking to Orcus constantly cut short immediately. He's gonna try to walk down here and see if he can locate Clyde. I can't see him. Have you seen Clyde?
Yeah.
Are you trying to make a
seen
perception
anybody.
check or something?
I want it to be my action. I was gonna heal him if I see his body, but I have no idea where he is.
Could drop the
alright.
fog.
But
No, nobody needs to drop that fog. It's
that's a
too
good
cold.
point. Wanya is gonna keep walking. 5, 10, 15, 20. Jody, oh my god, where the fuck is Clyde?
I can only imagine what you guys are like. Oh no, like you guys can only see what you can see.
Yup.
Oh my god. Well, Baldr said not to drop the fog, okay? Okay.
You can
How
dash
much
as
time?
well.
5, 10, 15. Then I can heal him though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh! Oh! No, I can't do that. Fuck! Yeah, fuck it. I dropped the fog.
Okay.
Boo. You hear Baldur say boo.
Fog.
I saw the 2 dead guys, so I knew we're good. We're covered from them.
Fog is
Fog's
officially dropped. Let me increase you guys' vision back to 30.
What the fuck is Clyde? The complete opposite.
How did you forget where I went? I was right there.
I know. I thought you went to the. I thought you went to the right and then down. I
my
could swore you went down. Oh my god.
You fucking dummy.
Just walked right past me in the opposite direction.
Fucking there, dude.
5, 10. There we go. Okay. Oh.
Is that your turn?
Well, might as well just run up to him. So it's like something else. 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Jesus, I totally thought you went right and then down. Okay. Yeah, I have to end right here, actually. Okay. I don't have anything.
No bonus
My
action.
action. Yeah, actually, I can. I do have my. Do I use that? I use dash as my action, right, DM?
Yes.
Unless
Healing touch. You have to touch them, right?
But that's also an action.
Healing word. Oh. Be within your range equals. Okay. So I'm gonna cast 2 sorcery points, and Wanya is going to pull out a vial, and he's gonna a mythical extrapolation vial. He's gonna poof it all the way to Clyde.
You animal.
Safely casting healing ward. Yeah, that's right. Healing ward. We'll say for you, Clyde. I was gonna do a 5th level, but then you call me a dummy, so we'll say 4th level, Clyde. And
That you also.
you get.
It's a bonus action, so I don't think you need to use sorcery points.
Oh,
True.
Oh yeah, because it is a bonus action.
Yeah.
You dummy.
Cool. I do not use. Yeah. All right, that's fair. I'll take that one. I think this is the first time I've ever cast it.
Yeah.
So 9.
That ends my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you see. So you heal him for 9.
Yeah. Clyde, there you are, and I heal him.
So after this random Scooby-Doo hijinks in the fog, Clyde, you become, you get out of being incapacitated, and you see the Bodak with Orcus's head just holding you up with the most shit-eating grin. And he goes, "Oh, I thought you fell asleep. I didn't want you to miss this."
Yeah,
And he's
they're
just-
quite boring
and
to
he's-
listen to.
And he's just gonna deck you in the face.
Do it.
All right.
Counterspell.
You can't counterspell this. Counterspell these hands.
Counterspell this. Punches.
Counterspell these hands.
That's a shirt. That's a shirt.
24 to hit.
Not a natural 20, right?
No, hey, rolled a 19.
Fair enough. No, that hits.
All right, so you are going to take. I'll hand roll this. Actually, I can just click for this one. So for the punch itself, it's going to be.
I get knocked down. Can I get up again?
3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 3 bludgeoning? Okay.
Plus, let's see, 7 necrotic halved down to 3.
Yup.
So you get a pretty good black eye. Actually, wait.
Eldritch Rebuke. Before you do anything else,
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw on this bastard.
Oh yeah, he fails. 0.
Oh, there we go. 25 psychic damage.
25 psychic. Okay. So yeah, as you do psychic, it reverts back to the Bodak's face, and just like immediately its face starts like rippling and shaking outward like rippling water as it starts peeling off, barely hanging on now.
Don't mess with the face.
And then almost forgot, everyone within 30 feet of the Bodak takes 5 necrotic damage, so another 2 to Clyde.
2, holy shit.
And then
1 HP remaining.
yeah, and then Nasira, Wanye, and Baldrus take 5, but I think Baldrus takes another 2 because it's reduced. Frickin' A, yeah. Clyde is literally one of so stupid. Alright, Baldrus, you're up.
Upon ending its turn and throwing its last punch towards Clyde, you all notice a thin, glowing white tendril at the feet of the Boldak, and I would like it to make a strength saving throw, please.
Wow. That's a 4. Actually, 4.
Okay, so that tendril loops around its ankle and it yanks the Boldak right below me. 30 feet.
I'm forced movement, right?
It is forced movement, yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then, seeing it punch Clyde in the face, I would like to take my turn. And I'm gonna throw
Yep.
2 punches.
Ooh.
It's 18 hits, I assume.
Yeah, both hit.
And, so
This is easy.
Yeah, 13 plus 16.
Total of 58 hit points, and the Catapleus is with a total of 84 hit points. The floor is yours, Baldrus.
So the tendril yanks it over straight into my fist, and I'll just sort of grab it at the neck with one hand and 2 final blows straight to the face. Just
Damn.
into dust.
It immediately just gets whipped across the side, which, for the heck of it now, I will... Because this is the end of combat anyway, I'm going to allow daylight so you guys can see everything. But yeah, you see this Bodak just go from here and get whipped all the way to Baldrus into a chokeman's hold with 2 power punches to its face. It doesn't have eyes or a mouth anymore, it just has a hole in a face. Immediately falls dead. There we go. And just as you punch it, you just hear, the last thing you hear before it goes limp is Orcus's laughter just starting cackling and getting softer and softer before it just falls down to the ground limp.
Is everyone alive?
I look at Clyde. Does he look like he's breathing? I think so.
Like all the bravado just washes away as he gets to like a knee to like take a breath. Well,
Wanye's gonna
if y'all
walk
want to
over
take a
while
shot
he's
at
on
me,
his
I
knee.
don't blame y'all, fellers. I kind of deserve it.
Here's my shot.
He's gonna walk up to Baldrus and just smack him on the shoulder, say, "Nice punch."
Thanks, buddy.
Pat you on the shoulder.
Watching Wanya's token dawdle around.
This is so fucking funny. Because all I could see was just pings in the wrong direction. He just kept going.
I saw them coming closer to us. I was like, Clyde is definitely not over here.
Did everyone else see Clyde go that way? I could have sworn he went right, and
Yeah,
then I just assumed he went down.
I saw nobody until you walked towards me.
Yeah, other than Aldris, I have no idea where anybody else was at any given time.
Fog Cloud is awesome. I'm gonna cast that every single time.
Yeah. So, you all slowly recover and recoup. Clyde, as you begin gaining consciousness, you realize at this point you look off to the northwest area, and you do see maybe another 20-minute walk away. You do see what appears to be a small village, which you believe to be the place that Achak wants you all to go, the village of Feastro. And that's where we'll end it for this session.
Damn. Awesome. Awesome stuff. I really apologize for that slip. Damn. Like, I can't even say he had -2 intelligence and that he would have let it slip anyways. That was just me. That was me being dumb.
That's alright. It's funny.
It is funny.
We all had slips. They're all funny.
It is pretty
I
funny.
laughed. It was funny. That's all that matters.
Oh, damn, that was a crazy. So like, I'm fucked up with -2 to everything but charisma. I am messed up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know how you
long
want to
does that
deal
last?
like Constitution affecting my max HP. Does it change my max HP at all? Like, because on
for
D&D,
this,
yeah.
For this, I would say no. I'm just thinking pure stat and numbers, not health points for this.
Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Because yeah, D&D Beyond declared me dead upon that. It was pretty funny.
Alrighty, well, I gotta peace out. Great game, guys.
See you, man.
See y'all next week.
Hell yeah.
It's fun.
See you later, Jules.
See ya.
Have
See you
fun.
then.
Peace out.
Peace.
Oh, now we get to have a dragon Orcus party at the Shattered Coasts.
I can mm these parties. That could have some really good repercussions. Really fun repercussions.
I get the feeling he's just gonna like shit talk us to the dragons so that like they immediately have a hostility when we arrive, and I'm like, ah, shit.
I'm hoping for the kaiju fight between Tiamat and him and Island.
Yeah.
It's like Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of interesting things happened this session.
Damn, that little worm in me, the little brain worm, snitch into Orcus.
He called us morons, but I think he was like scared, you know. That's why he insulted us.
Well, of course.
He knew that
Why would he?
find
Why would he
Tiamat.
stop
He
us
wouldn't
if he's like worried?
See? So now we have to go, guys. It's set.
I just love it. Just and Orcus is enjoying every minute of this.
Yeah.
Of just like everything that I wanted to happen is happening right now. That was fun. And then I thought of Eldritch hijacking at one point. I'm like, I think this is pretty interesting. And my favorite bit was like, I'm okay, I'm gonna use Thunderwave. You're like, I knew it. I'm like, yes, this is what I wanted.
That seems like that was literally what I wanted to do because I wanted to use Thunderwave to destroy his stone shrine here.
But yeah,
I really liked how I had to keep in vision of Clyde during that entire time. in
Yeah,
order
you
to
gotta
counterspell it.
You gotta counterspell me now whenever we face Orcus.
yeah.
Like I can counterspell myself once at 3rd level. That's as good as I can do.
Oh yeah, so
Personally,
that was a close fight. 2 people
Yeah.
almost died.
Yeah.
What was Betya at when she got checked by the necrotic
Like
cannon?
6 HP remaining or some shit.
Uh-huh.
3.
Oh my god. Like
That
damn.
that was the danger of this encounter is it was very low chances, but if the Bodax gaze worked, you guys could auto drop to 0, and if the death ray from the Catapleus could hit, you guys could just hit 0 and die immediately. So it's like, yeah, they're pretty frail and weak, and the con checks are pretty low, but if they hit, the consequences are dire.
what is like the lowest or what did you have to roll to just die? Can you tell me?
So for the Bodax, pretty much they couldn't outright kill you. The main thing that happened was what happened with Clyde. If you're below 5 and fail, or is it fail or yeah, if you're below 5 of the DC threshold, which was only 13, then you drop to 0.
Oof. Wow.
The Catapleus's, if you failed, you took 8d8 damage. If you failed below 5 or 5 or more, then you took the full 8d8 at 64, and if that reduced you to 0, you outright die.
Oh. Oh.
Jeez.
I mean,
Yeah.
realism.
Yep, and then, that's the other part, is that half of you are suffering from gritty realism, so
Man.
it's going to take 8 hours for a
Man,
short
that's
rest.
a trust. That's a trust issue on y'all's part.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
guys. Baldrus is
Friends
a
of the
doctor.
dragon over here.
Pulls
I-
out that bit.
Yeah.
Zero
I-
repercussions could happen from trusting this dragon.
I've got my next character ready.
Oh, we're gonna bring Misha back, and you're gonna live. It's gonna be fine.
But Dylan, I think my dice hate you. Because I was like, I don't want to just pick Betya. Like, I'll roll for it, and it's like, it's 6. Like, no, it's Betya. You're going to kill Betya.
Yeah, but to be fair, this is the character. This is the character. High risk, high rewards. I can control a battlefield just by doing everything that I do,
Mhm.
and I would be the one to take out if you are a good tactician. And that's partially credit to Tim, partially credit to his fucking dice.
I know. I think, honestly, I feel like of this whole campaign, Betya has kind of suffered the most.
Yeah, dude.
Like, day 1 went into a desert with level 5 exhaustion.
It's the Last of Us meme showing Ellie, name a character who suffered more than her, I'll wait. And you see Betya fucking dying in the sun. Oh.
Wrong. No, that's extraordinarily valid. Yeah, no, and this is.
But hot dang, like, again, the tactician element from Betya as well, like, that saves so much.
It's
I'm really
fun.
upset we lost our first and only wagon.
Yeah, the wagon's still there. The horse is.
That was a loss for sure.
If you wait 10 minutes, I could summon a Phantom Steed, and we could still pull the wagon.
Oh, for
Or
real? I thought you had spell slots.
Get these dead horses out of the way.
or maybe we have a druid in the party that can become.
She didn't come with us.
Did you multi-class again, Dylan?
No, you did. There's no fucking way.
No, I didn't. I just wanted.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I would have lost my damn mind.
Wasn't there a point in time when Balasar could turn into a bear?
That is
Yeah,
true, but it's also very demeaning.
He's a man of peace now.
He's gonna peacefully take us to the battlefield.
We could attach the wagon to
Like, instead of a pack mule, a pack bear?
Back there, yep. Saddle, bit, and bridle.
I mean, okay, so the options we have Balasar as a bear, we have Wanye turn into Cast, and Cast to bring the wagon.
Yes,
He would
we
not do
have
that.
a dragon pull the wagon. We don't fly there. We
Yeah,
have to
he
take
doesn't
the
fly, he
dragon,
walks.
And we hitch him to the wagon and have him pull us.
It's like on top of him.
One of you has the ability to summon a spectral dragon. Can that pull a wagon?
He definitely could. Yeah, it's a 5th level spell, but
Oh.
he could definitely do it.
Worth it. I could pull.
Oh wait, do I have my? I do not have the ability because I just healed Smog for like 14 HP.
Thanks.
What a great session, guys.
That was great. That was freaking awesome, dude. Oh. Let's hope this village
Those are my
treats us
favorite
kindly. You know, they just got some warm soup, some swamp soup available.
Do you mean warm soup like it's like hot, or warm like it's really warms?
hot Kool-Aid.
I don't know, one of
I
the
could
two.
totally picture that in the Deadlands.
Oh, and back. Chris.
Bastro is draconian for Land of the Liches, peels off mask to reveal liches.
No! Oh, shit.
My little drawings don't go on top of our characters anymore.
Maybe, hold on, I'm trying to push it back. Oh, that's weird.
What do you mean? They're covering up that yet for me.
Oh, very
yeah.
few. Not for me.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, they cover you up, but if I put myself there, they don't cover me up.
The cover
I
has
think
zero
it's-
up, which is
Yeah, I think specifically they're now set up to where the character you control will always be on top.
Hmm.
You don't.
Oh, so that means to everyone else, it does sort of look like I'm in prison up here.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it actually does.
Nice.
he can never escape. It's always there for him. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna head out. Great session. Tim,
Cheers.
great work, everybody.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Bye, everybody.
Take
See.
care.
All right, chat. Let's go back to heartwarming Skyrim day music. Ah, not that. There we go. Oh, very nice. So, that's the end of today's stream. Today's stream is over. I hope you enjoyed the Persona. I hope you enjoyed the D&D. Boy, howdy. Yeah, that was just like a passing encounter in a place called the Deadlands, and as our BBEG is always like creating different hosts of creatures to attack us, and jeez, and he revealed that he can now. That's fucked up. It's so fucked up. He revealed that as a legendary action, he can take control of my warlock spells and cast it from me wherever he wants. So this motherfucker every round was casting banishment from me towards my teammates. It was fucking hilarious. And my teammate nearby had to stand within 10 feet of me or something to cast counterspell, otherwise banishment or thunderwave would pop off. But I am a liability to the team at all times if we're facing our BBEG. It's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. Got a message for Arcturus. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, you can just DM it to me and I'll send you what I would think he would say back. But looks like you guys had a pretty eventful session, it seems. Vampires and demons. Good gracious. I can't wait to play next Saturday, right? I sure hope so. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, everybody. That's it for today's D&D and Persona extravaganza. Can check you all throughout the week. Be sure to check out the Discord or Twitter for notifications on when we go live next and what we're playing. I'll keep you all posted, okay, everybody? But that is it. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.